All right. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to D&D with R&D this time. Sorry, I hit a button
R&D.
faster than I planned, and it really threw me off my game. But I can see all of the audio things are working, and the stream thing is working, which are two things that didn't work in the last two times I tried this. So I need to not go through my hosting duties every time. Anyway, we are back to be in the overworld Underdark adventure we are currently in.
Yeah.
And happily for me, I don't have to remember what happened last week. That's Micro's job. So Micro, be our collective memory.
Last week, we did some studying, we did some shopping, we did some upgrading. We had a week to prepare for our little mission with a now very, very cranky half construct
Nemesis.
Good.
Who's very cranky because we someone named Felix kept messaging her on the sending stone. So that was fun.
I don't know anything about this. I did not know.
Now I have it.
Yes. Felix was in a mood. Felix was definitely in a mood that day.
So it also turns out that the king of the dwarven city, Axspine, was that what it was called?
Yeah, King Yupon Axspine.
Yes. I don't think he knows how much of a psychopath she is, so she's not a good person. Mm-hmm. He seems to be not have the best insight.
Blissfully unaware.
Yes.
But on the clueless side.
Or is he?
But we figured out, we got the story, and the story was that there is a mining operation somewhere out here inside the non-stop peaks, whatever they're called.
Everlasting tops?
Same
Non-stop
difference.
beats. You were close.
Same difference. It's synonyms.
It still sounds like a Wonder Bra to me.
Yeah.
Wonder Bar Mountains. So they have mining operations where they've sent 2 teams out that haven't returned. 2 scouting teams out because they stopped getting things from them. So that's what we are going out to fix. And we have now found a place where if there's light and you look at the reflections, you begin to turn to stone. And so we turned off the light, and now we're looking for what's probably some kind of creature that already turned some of the poor dwarves to stone.
That's right. We found some
Some
diary entries.
Yes, we did.
Pasta,
yeah.
I think, did I interrupt you? Pasta?
No?
Oh, what?
I thought you were going to
You
say
didn't say
something and then I
anything.
talked over you.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
and I
yes.
had...
I'm still tired.
All right. I had one question from the DM in terms of the number of hours that I had to read my book on my Dex bonus. I haven't added it yet because I wasn't sure if enough time had passed reading.
When did you get the book? I know that it was.
We were still in town when we were still at the tavern when Felix offered us to join the team and also offered that. And then we had that time traveling. So was it like 7 days?
So I think that happened.
Oh my gosh.
48 hours within. Is it 40 hours or 48 hours within 6 days?
48. Yeah.
Within 6 days.
48
So it's
within
more
2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks. I forget.
so.
It's 40. It's 48 hours. And so it's pretty much a full-time job to read it.
Mm-hmm.
You all kind of did it last time as you were traveling.
Yeah.
I don't know. This time around, you've been traveling for a bit. Between the first spot and the last spot, I would say you weren't driving, were you? No, you were chatting with Claire. You were driving.
Oh yeah, she was hiding in the back. Yeah, she was sulking in the back.
Yeah. So you have not had an opportunity to read because you were the driver.
Okay.
You were the driver of Shavaris's cart, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were driving while Claire sat in the back and chatted with you.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it told me something about my bracelet as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a blessed bracelet, isn't it?
She called it Kronos' blessing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, and let you know that you have Kronos' blessing.
But I don't know what that means yet. I don't think.
You've been blessed.
All right.
Every time you sneeze.
Yeah.
I have to
You
say,
don't even need anybody to say Gesundheit. 'Cause
Every
it
time you
already
sneeze.
happened.
Every time you sneeze, a booming voice from nowhere comes, and Cronus blesses.
no. It says bless blue. Ah.
I like that.
Hey.
So yeah, she talked a little bit about the Church of Kronos with you and your bracelet
Mhm.
and Persimmon a little bit. And the I know a cat that controls time.
Oh yes, that thing as well. That bit.
That thing. Mm-hmm.
And I now have the communication stone thingy.
You can now talk to her anytime you want. She cannot really stop you.
Nope.
Except she can.
I mean, she can just not, but she can put it away. Yeah, she could kill you. You don't have plot armor. Like
There's-
And like I said, I could easily kill her. I got close once.
yeah, with the help of everyone else, and also if you kill her.
No, this was that was my initial attack. I almost killed her outright.
It's true. You all always have said you were going to kill her specifically.
Exactly.
Yes.
Specifically her. Yep. Unfortunately, right now, I mean, you can try because you know that you can mess around with time as you have done before. The consequences of that. Ooh.
There's a note that just says everyone dies somewhere in our notes.
Oh no, it's definitely far more interesting than everyone dies.
Oh no.
Everyone dies is always a lazy cop out.
It is a very lazy. Yeah, everyone dies.
It's just as lazy as the dream theory.
Mm-hmm. So no, we're not. We don't have the everyone dies clause here.
Everyone turns into babies.
One of the things that I wanted to go back to was Etzley had asked about her 5 poisons, her very expensive poisons.
Ah, yes.
And she had asked what they.
I should probably get my character sheet out.
You probably should get your character sheet because I finally took the time and figured out what your 5 poisons are. So you have 5 different poisons. As the gentleman who you asked, one of your criminal whatever tie-ins, I forget what they're called, let you know, you have the basilisk gaze poison. God, I can't talk. Which has pretty much, it turns people to stone from the inside out very, very slowly. Takes about 24 hours to fully turn someone to stone, so it takes a while.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Usually, as the individual told you, your criminal friend told you, that it's usually used more for torture than anything else. Like, hey, you got 24 hours to talk before you're stoned, and I have the antidote, so get to talking.
I'm very clever.
Yeah, it's not a very fun thing to go through because it starts with your stomach and then your insides just slowly turn to stone before your outsides do. So not a fun.
How do your outsides survive?
It's magic. That's how. Magic things are magic.
Micro.
Oh, the other one you have is the carrion crawler poison. So you have carrion crawler. Mm-hmm. Which is
crawler.
A crawler. Which is like a thing that exists in the Underdark that eats cadavers, pretty much. And so it has a so the basilisk poison has a DC 18 con save, so that in case you want to use it, and I don't have to try to find this page in my notebook.
Hold on, I'm typing all this stuff down because I will never remember it.
Yeah, I have it written down, but I'm to find this page again would be a hassle.
Con save with a DC
18.
of 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does this one do?
This one also has a DC 18 con save, or your victim is paralyzed for 1 minute. So it's very good. So these are things that you can. The basilisk one is obviously you ingested. The carrion crawler one is something that you can put on a blade and stab someone with to get it into them. You don't have to trick them into ingesting it or anything. More like a venom, I guess, because you're not ingesting it. Then the other one he has, he said it was some sort of snake poison. And felt a little bit uncomfortable around you talking about snake poisons. You have 10 uses of it. They are typically used on ammunition, so like arrows or throwing darts or daggers kind of thing. The DC is 15. And it does 3d6 damage on if they fail that. If they fail it, or half if they save it.
And what's the DC thing again?
15 con. So that one can outright, probably weaker things, you can probably outright kill them with from a distance.
Okay.
And then you have a myconid poison, which the myconids, you saw them. They're the big mushroom things that you, outside of the Slinton that you left behind. The big mushroom elephant things.
Oh, the ones that makes you hallucinate.
Exactly. Yep. So DC 16, or you hallucinate for a minute, and while you are hallucinated, you are paralyzed.
So DC 15 con.
16 con.
16 con.
Mm-hmm.
Or you hallucinate and
paralyzed.
Subus rooms.
and are paralyzed, or
Yep.
paralyzed?
Both
Okay.
of them. You hallucinate no matter what, but if you fail it, you're definitely paralyzed as well. So kind of gets you a couple of uses there. And the last one you have 5 uses of, which is an imp poison. DC 15 con save, or the target takes 6d6 damage, or half if they succeed. Just a whole lot of damage. Also meant more for putting on ammunition or stabbiness.
And what does it do again?
6d6 poison damage.
Okay. You had said something in between the 5 uses and the 66 damage thing.
15 DC 15.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Yep. So that, I think, takes care of all of your poisons. They're each worth 100 gold pieces if you ever want to sell them.
Hell no. These are mine.
But otherwise, they're if you want to use them, that's what they all do.
Woo.
All right. And with that said, you last left off inside a very moist cave. Yep. With a bunch of steeders.
You can tell who
and
the 2 mature ones are now.
yeah, I can definitely.
Very mature.
With your steeders slowly making your way through the cave, and most of you kind of just looking down at the ground. So yeah, that's where we left off. What would you like to do?
That is an excellent question.
You're very good at asking the questions.
Yep, the answers are all on you.
I think we gotta keep going, right?
Move forward, right?
Yeah.
Onward.
I remember we found a mirror. I believe we need to hang on to that just in case.
You did find a mirror.
Mhm.
That's correct.
Onward.
You found
to
a mirror
certain
and a
death.
foot. A severed stone foot.
Yes.
I don't think we need to hold on to the foot, though. Luckily.
No. We have plenty of feet as it is.
We could come back for it.
Come back for it later. Come back for the
Come
foot
back
later.
for the foot. Yeah. Spare foot.
I don't think we need to come back for the foot. Yeah. I mean, we could come back for the whole.
I mean, hey. I can get you a foot.
No, what I
What, you
mean-
need a pinky finger? I can
Yeah.
get you a pinky finger.
No, there might be a dwarven statue somewhere missing its foot, and if we attach it before and use mending, we might be able. Before we unpetrify them, they might come back with their foot.
If we find a dwarven statue missing its foot,
We'll know
Yes,
where it
and
is.
we'll come back. We'll know.
Exactly.
But otherwise, I don't see that is something we need. Like,
You're not going to actively carry around the foot?
no.
And I think the more pressing issue at the moment is. Actually, no. The foot might actually be great for if we devise a cure for testing it, since it's not an actual person.
Well, how about we clear the cave first?
Yes, that's the more pressing issue.
Yes, agreed.
That's what I was getting to.
So how do you want to proceed?
Forward.
I guess we keep moving forward.
With our heads kind of down, moving slowly. Boring.
All right, move yourselves where you want to go.
All right. It would help if I got on roll 20.
A lot, probably. Especially since you're in the front.
Yeah.
Yep. You and Bruno are leading the way.
Yeah.
Oh man, if one of our steeders turns to stone, we're so screwed. Cover their eyes.
Stop telling our DM that.
We established last time that they have blinders.
Yes, they do have
Yes.
blinders.
Yes.
Yeah.
You already told me this, and I decided not to be mean. So no, they have
Okay.
blinders on.
Okay.
So the likelihood of them getting what turned to stone is probably lower than you guys.
Well,
I'm not gonna say it's
that's good.
impossible, but they are wearing blinders. So
Well,
it's
at
not like
least
they're
our
looking
risk
around
is
very
higher.
much.
You know, I feel better now.
Yes.
They have
So what is-
compound eyes. Their eyes work differently. There.
They're pulling us.
Say what?
What is their speed? Because they're pulling us.
Streeter speeds are I think 30, just like everything else. But I'd
All
have
right,
to look
so
it up.
we've got to go like 15, right?
Yeah, if you're going slowly and not trying to bump into things, yeah.
All right, so I can't control the streeter, but I'll put one.
Yeah, if you put yourself where you want to be, I can control your steeder into the right spot. Okie dokie, and I'll let everyone else kind of move themselves up to where they think they would go. Well, 15 feet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. And we'll move Claire so she stays with Preet. Because they are good friends now.
Ah.
Now they've had the chat, now they're best
that.
friends ever.
I think I would probably move forward to like close the gap, so we aren't like there isn't this gap between us. So here,
Gooch a bit.
yeah.
Which a bit, yeah. Sorry. There you go. You can see a little bit more. The cave opens up. You know, that's about all you get if you're looking at the ground. You know that opens up a little bit.
Yay.
Delightful. Woohoo.
Right.
We saw that statue before, right?
You did see that statue, I believe. You sent Petunia. You sent a zombie over to grab the backpack full of things.
Yeah.
And that's where you found the love
That's where we found
letter.
there.
And
All right. Another 15. Slowly.
slowly
Oh, I
make-
remember. I did a dramatic reading of that love letter.
You did do a dramatic reading of the love letter. Very cute love letter.
On the railroad.
It was a very cute letter. Somebody took a lot of time. Not me. Took a lot of time to write that. I will fully admit that I did not write that letter. That was 100% not me. As you keep slowly making your way through this
downtown,
Walking slow
through the cave, since you're looking at the ground, you now that you've had time to just kind of stare at the ground for a little while, the ground just it looks it's not muddy because it doesn't just have a lot of dirt. It's kind of more gravelly, and you can kind of see and hear for the most part as well how slick the floor is, especially where there's very little gravel and it's mostly rock. The water from the sides of the cave seem to not quite pool, but make it onto the floor and make things kind of slick there too. So it's not quite as reflective as the walls are, but you can definitely see the light shimmer on the. We don't have light. You can see it kind of shimmering on the. Yeah, you guys decided not to have light this time around.
Yeah.
Who are my drivers?
Me.
and me.
Okay, Etsley, Preet,
All the player characters.
The player characters are driving. Okay, good to know. All right. I need, since you're looking at the floor, you're not paying a whole lot of attention. I need you all to do me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's unexpected.
Yeah. Who are we missing?
Me.
Felix. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't have a +1, and I think it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, and And sorry, I should have said this. It's with disadvantage because you're looking at the floor, and I don't think I said that. I think I said you're looking at the floor. Roll me a dex save. So roll me another dex save, Horatio.
Oh, nope. That's
Okay. So Etsley, let's start with you. You hear a very, very at this point familiar sound of flumps. Kind of start to get around your head, and you instinctively do your roguish ninja skills and swat away at all these things with the sword, and so nothing quite gets to you. The other three of you, you hear a whole lot of these fluff start to just surround you, and take little nibbles out of you. Nothing's really getting a good bite, like good solid big bite in, but you have a lot of small bites coming in all at once. So you all take 7 points of piercing damage as these flumps kind of take little nibbles out of you.
ouch.
All right.
Stupid flubs.
Yep.
The flumps.
Annoying.
Yep.
Leave my foot alone.
Yep. And you guys, since you guys are really trying not to look at them,
Yeah.
you're all don't entirely get to see what the flumps are. You get to hear them and know that you're being nibbled at.
We need like a.
Trevor's already missing his jaw. Leave the rest of them alone.
We need an aura of fire to just like surround us or protect us. But
Why are we eating him? He's just bone. He's dry. There's nothing left.
I called my steel defender to come up and do some defending.
Okay. We never found a thing for you. What does he look like? I know he looks like it's a weasel, right? No,
She looks like a robo weasel.
Okay, it was a robot.
yes, of course.
And her name is Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Yes.
Okay.
Aww.
We are gonna find one of the images that when I put in robot weasel into Google, I actually found a robot weasel. So
yes, I looked last time. There's surprisingly actually pictures of robot weasel.
Yes, there's a surprising amount of robot weasel, like more than I thought for searching that term.
Pick the cutest.
If you don't like it, you are always welcome to change it. This is just because we need something. So feel free to be like, no, that is the worst robot weasel ever.
You could also just find a grayscale image of an actual weasel. Then it looks like it's made out of metal.
Then it looks like it's made out of. Yeah. That was one of the things I was going to do at work. I was like, oh, I should make Felix's robot weasel character sheet.
What did you do today at work, honey? I made a robot weasel.
But then actually worked. There is your robot weasel. With its steampunk goggles and everything ready to go.
Oh,
That's adorable.
No, that's her. So,
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm like, Buttercup, defend me, please.
Do you know, or do you have your
The
book to
Muffin
find
Man?
out if what she's immune to?
She is immune to.
Because I think she's immune to exhaustion and being charmed.
And
It would be the same as Chomper.
Poison.
Poison, charmed, exhausted, and she's also immune to poison damage. I'm assuming it's the same as Chomper, since he's basically a defender.
Yes, she's just a steel defender.
Who is now a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, Chomper's now a dinosaur.
Sure he is.
Yes, he is.
Well, Herrick's not here to complain about it. Felix, you have a character sheet for Buttercup if you want to set it up. Because
It's your fault for allowing your character to die.
That's true.
That's not what I'm laughing at.
All right. So what is Buttercup gonna do?
Let's see. I believe, she can. She can. Well, they don't have attack rolls, right?
No, I think she poses disadvantage on people attacking you.
Yeah.
if you're within. So that would I would say that it would negate your rolling with disadvantage for looking down.
Okay.
So you could roll your dex if you keep going into space and you need to roll another save, you could do it normally rather than with disadvantage. Or if you're looking up, you can just do it with advantage because you're looking up. You have two pairs of eyes kind of looking out for you.
So that will be it, and I'll say, don't do too much looking around, but just deflect anything.
Mm-hmm. So she'll try her best. Mm-hmm. Does she? I don't think Steel Defenders talk. I think they can understand you, but I don't think they actually can speak anything. So she probably does her own little. They make the beep boops. Yeah, she probably does her own little beep boop noises at you to acknowledge that she heard you.
I am gonna ask the zombies to swat at the things attacking me.
Okay, so you're gonna try the same. Here is a zombie for you.
I mean, there's 4 of them. Literally, I guess only 2 of them would actually be able to get up to me and actually swat away. You can't.
I mean, you have 4 of them, so you tell me how you want to use them. You can have as many as you want.
No, but it's more I don't think they would be able to. They wouldn't. Well, I'm assuming they're still inside the card.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so they can't exactly stand all of them around me swatting at them. Most I can probably 2, maybe 3.
Your carts I imagine have a driver / passenger seat, so you could have 2, one of them in your passenger seat while you drive, swatting at it. Potentially another one riding along, kind of like what Felix is doing with her robot weasel.
Yeah, let's do that. They aren't the fastest, but that will work.
We're going slow.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can tell the other one to only move 15 feet rather than half his speed.
Yeah.
But he'd have to do it while looking up. So.
Well, he's a sentinel then. He turns to stone. We'll know. Close.
Woo.
Is the zombie in the? I am mine.
All right, so are you going to tell them to go at half speed? Because their half speed is 10, right?
I'm going to tell them to go at 15, the same speed we're moving at.
Go 15. So he's not going to be looking at the ground. He's going to be looking ahead to walk his 15 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care about him.
You don't care about him. Okay.
He's a tool. I can make more.
What about Buttercup? Buttercup gonna go look around at full speed, or look down and walk at half speed?
She's gonna walk at half speed.
Okay.
Hang on.
Sounds good.
So, I will tell her, Buttercup, walk at half speed.
Beautiful.
I love that. I love that so much. All right. So with that said, you guys, what are you all gonna do?
Walk at half speed.
Walk at half speed for everyone. All right. I'm gonna just grab all of you all and move your 3 squares forward.
Okay.
Save ourselves a little bit of
Tim.
Map. Don't do that to me. As the map falls apart, because of course it does.
We didn't kill her. Why is the time-space continuum?
Time is already falling apart.
Oh no. This is why you should let me kill her now.
It's the only way to stop it.
All right. So
it's not the way to stop it. It's just why not when it's fucking up already? Now? I mean, just fuck it up more. I mean.
Okay, so drivers, you all need to do let's take care of your zombie first. Your zombie can do his con save because he's looking around doing
both
his
of them,
things.
only one of them.
The one on the outside who's looking around, because the other one is on the cart, so doesn't have to.
How does this? Wow, I guess we just press the con. What did you get?
9.
That's really low for a zombie.
That is really low for a zombie. The zombie's looking around. You don't see him. You don't see him slow down or really anything happen to him. All right, and then that takes us to all the drivers need to do me a deck save. Felix, you can do it normally. Horatio can do it normally. Preet and Etsy, you do it with disadvantage.
And that's plus.
Oof.
How did I roll a fucking 4 again?
You did roll 4 again.
I think you rolled a 2.
Muffin, this is just what you get for playing a fish. And for changing Chomper's picture. You evil, evil man.
This is changing back.
Changing Chompers. Yeah, it shouldn't be changing Chomper's picture. All right. Let's start with
you.
Preet and Etsley. You two. Now that you've gotten experience of these fluff flops coming around, Preet, you have like such a good ear. You're a bard. You're like your ears all tuned in to noises and shit. You're like, so you sit there and you listen to when the fluffs are getting nearby and swat them away with ease. Etsley, you are like those blind samurais. You can just sense their presence nearby and manage to keep them away. Felix,
I might as well duel up as a monk at this point.
Yeah. Between you and Buttercup, you managed to get most of them away, but every once in a while, like one of them would sneak past you. So you take 4 points of damage as one of them kind of is. Every once in a while, you just can't quite get them all. Just manage to nibble away at you. Horatio, one of them just like you get to see this umbrella thing just dive into your bowl and take several good chunks out of you. So you take 9 points of damage before
Jesus
Trevor
Christ.
like reaches in and grabs it and chucks it away.
That's what you get.
I'm like
You rolled a
like
4.
I'm like 2 inches. If they take several bites out of my
Scratch his fins.
like, it can speed me in 1 bite.
I was confused. It's like, this is water. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah. There's a little bit of blood in your bowl. You might want to take care of that.
Prestidigitation. It's all gone. I clean it up.
Yes, but Trevor saves the day and grabs the fluff out and throws it away. Gives him, that 4. Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What you get, you traitor.
All right. What are y'all gonna do?
Oh, keep going.
Keep
Yeah,
a
keep
lookout,
moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Yeah, let's get pinned in from both sides. That's great. That makes things very interesting.
Hey, well.
Oh, wait.
Hell yeah.
What's happening? Sorry, I have 2, I'm trying to fill in buttercups and I...
Oh, you're fine. I'm moving everything because it's quicker for me to just move everything at once than
For us
Then
to
to-
individually click.
yeah.
I'll finish buttercup later. She's got her important things, I think.
Yeah. As long as she's got her attack, her force, whatever, her force thing. All
that's
right.
Back.
As long as she's
Yeah.
one with the force, it's okay.
Just one with the force. All right. Do me a con save for your zombie friend. I don't know which one
I hope
it
he
is.
fails.
So mean.
That's mean.
The zombies, though.
11.
I am mad at him.
Yeah. Your
Keep
zombie
changing
friend
my
seems
chomper.
to still be okay. Seems to be holding up just fine. All right, and then
Good as a
the
zombie can hold up.
yeah, so far he seems to be doing okay. All right, all of you can do me your deck save, and I think that might be the last one.
Mm-hmm. I better not fucking get it fucking 2 again. That's better.
That is much better. Ah,
I hate when this happens. Okay.
I just realized I've been just clicking straight dexterity instead of the saving throws, so
oh. I mean,
But
your
I
dex
still
is
been
so
making
high.
them.
Fine, yeah. You haven't failed one yet.
All right, what did it
All
say?
right, yeah. 18.
All right.
So you all did
18.
fantastic. All around, you all are doing great. Now that Horatio, now that you've experienced having a fluff jump into your bowl and how terrifying that was, Trevor is keeping like a hand like over the bowl to prevent things from happening. You still do hear them kind of clanging up against your bowl, but nothing seems to be able to make it in. Felix and Felix is next roll. Felix, you're used to you're more used to this now, and you hear Buttercup just like gnawing and grabbing at the bat things and chucking them away. They don't want to hang they don't seem to want to hang around and annoy you all that much. So they do a little flyby bite, and if they miss, they just keep going. They just fly away. They don't want to really fight you head on at the moment. And so as you kind of keep moving, now that you've done this, you notice that you're not being attacked as much anymore. They seem to kind of be every once in a while, like a stray fluff will come by and try to take a nibble, but you with one at a time, they're super easy for you to deal with. So you end up just swatting them away, but they don't end up really like trying to do a whole lot to you. And as you progress in through the cave, you find yourself in a area that opens itself. The tunnel opens itself a little bit wider, and let me grab all of your pieces. You can tell that it opened, even though you're looking at the ground, so you can tell that everything opens up mostly because the walls that are usually around you are no longer there. So you can tell the room is now quite a bit wider. And I'm going to move you all to the page and get your all stuff set up. Ba-bum.
Woo.
So we would have come in.
gosh,
You all
this
would be
floor has
coming
a
in from
mouth.
up here. Yeah. All would be coming in from up here.
Why does the floor have a mouth?
He does.
Of course
Why?
it does. So those of you at the front have noticed the cave has opened up.
It's got mouth wrinkles.
Good. I hope so.
All right, I say, this feels like the place where we're gonna find out what the problem is.
Yeah, it looks like we can be attacked on a lot of different sides, so this is probably where it's going to happen.
I mean, seems like the normal kind of thing to happen.
Yeah, when it's a trap.
It's always a trap.
I can't place the zombie on the. I guess and do this.
Yeah.
These are this is the one that's up. It's more trying to make it work. Oh wait, that's not my.
That's not your cart. You're one cart back.
That's
Yeah.
that explains
Felix and Bruno are on this cart, and Buttercup, and Claire is back here with Preet, and Etzli and Tiago are all the way in the back.
Preet turns to
Oops,
Claire
sorry,
and says, you're supposed to be kind of a badass, right?
I am kind of a badass.
Yeah.
debatable.
Well,
You have not met her yet.
No, it's a joke.
But you said it for Etzli, so thank you.
I appreciate it if you'd kind of help me get out of this alive.
Is there something here you're scared of?
Oh, just the usual death, pain, suffering, losing a limb.
Torture.
It's really not that bad.
I lost a limb. It was pretty bad.
Death is an illusion.
Still
We're
sensitive
on
to
a
light.
simulation.
Wow. All right. What would you all like to do here?
I would
I'm
like
sure-
to figure out my computer issues that I'm having.
That sounds like a great plan.
What?
Pull
We
up
should
my
do that.
darn sheet. All right, I am going to go out and come back in because I can't figure out what else I can do.
Okay. Go for
Okay.
it.
Usually fixes it.
Well, I mean, one option would be to hug the wall, as opposed to walk out right in the middle. And since there's
I could also
openings-
send a zombie out.
Yeah, you could do that. Not opposed to that.
Oh,
if I
that'd be
could just
so
sit
funny.
here. Yeah.
Yes,
It's what
just
they're
let
here
the-
for.
Just
Do
let
it.
the zombie walk out into the middle of this big room and see what happens.
Do it.
There's definitely
it.
not anything there.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Can the zombies can communicate with you, right? Can they tell you what they see?
can't. No, they can't. They can't speak.
Okay, so they can't tell you what they see if they look around or things like that.
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess Petunia could do it. Petunia can talk to me.
That's true, but she's also slightly less expendable.
Well, but she just sort of pops back into
That's true.
the Fey world, and then I have to just bring her back, which, I would miss her, but she'll come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, what do you all?
All right. So I'm going to send Petunia out.
Okay. And
What?
Petunia.
If y'all start to hear whining, it's because my sister's dog is getting pissy at me for some reason.
Oh.
Oh, as they do. There's Petunia. Put her wherever you want her to go.
Someone wants something.
Last time she whined at me like this, it was water, but the water's on the floor.
I think I would want her to just go here for now.
Okay.
Just take a quick look around.
You want her to look around?
Yeah, just a quick check.
Okay. She can do a perception check.
Yeah. Alrighty, which I forget what it's a D20 plus something, but I don't remember what.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
versus.
Weasel D&D. Hang on, I'll get it.
I don't know what a weasel is in D&D. Weasel. Giant weasel, regular weasel.
Yeah, I guess she's
Plus
keen
one.
hearing and smell.
She's got +3
Oh,
for perception and +1's +4, so that's 15.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
has
that's not very
advantage
ladylike.
that relies on hearing or smell.
Well, she would be listening as well, so
Yeah.
I feel like
So she might get
it's a little bit.
Hard baby girl.
Okay. And then she can do a con save. 'Cause of course you can.
That's 15 and -1.
Con is
14.
-1. 14. You hear from her a tiny little yelp of well, she can talk, right? You can listen to her.
Yeah, I can. I kind of like to have a bond.
A bond.
Like,
Okay. So she describes to you what she hears and smells, which is that she can still smell kind of it smells like really clean spring water is how she describes it. It's mineral water, I should say, because hey, caves. So she describes it like clean mineral water that smell, and she describes that she can hear water running all around her. To her super sensitive ears, it sounds like there's just faucets just running all around this place. It's not as loud for you humanoids, but for her sensitive ears, it's pretty loud in here. And then as she looks around, she lets you know that there's seems to be some sort of hole, deep kind of something in the middle, going down, but she's too far away to look down and see anything. And then you hear her kind of squeal in desperation, and she's kind of frozen in place, like she's still yelling and unhappy, but her little weaselly paws are seem to be made out of stone at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay. I believe I can just pop her back in and out of existence.
I think you can.
So pop, and then she comes back
Up
on
goes
my
the
shoulder.
weasel.
Pop goes the weasel.
All right. She just comes back to you. She makes it back to you safely. Yeah, her little paws are made out of stuff.
Oh, at least you didn't leave them behind.
She did not leave. I was tempted to say that, but that seemed a little cruel for poor Petunia. That's a little much. Petunia can't be losing limbs.
Yeah.
You would have a player strike on your hands.
Petunia starts losing limbs. Yeah.
That's something you can do with the zombies, though.
Yes. Oh no, the zombies will. If you pull them hard enough, and their feet are made out of stone, their feet are coming off.
That's perfectly fine. They can heal.
So this water is definitely related to this turning to stone thing, right? So
Or it could be the hole.
And the water is, and there's a hole.
Maybe there's something. There could be something inside the hole. We could try and flush it out.
Last time when you started to feel a little bit, stonish, you were walking, weren't you, on the ground?
I was.
And Petunia also went on the ground.
Close your eyes, Petunia. Close them.
You tell Petunia to close her eyes, and you notice that slowly, like the stone is going away as you're talking to your comrades.
The water. It could be the water.
Well, the water
Have the zombies been walking? Have the zombies been walking through water as it's been walking beside me?
Everything is water.
Yeah, everything's kind of okay. So it's not like there's puddles or anything. Everything's just
but it's slightly moist. So
yeah, moist.
So that, okay, so it's
like slick rock in a lot of places.
So so it's not like you touch the water. Then the streets would also be affected if it's simply touching the water.
Yeah. Must be something you see then, even if you don't know you're looking at it.
We should try stabbing the ground. I just want to test it.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna pop out of my cart real quick and stab at the ground with. Well, first I'm gonna activate the poison in my dagger, then stab the ground.
All right, you can roll an attack against the ground.
Hell yeah! Fuck you, ground.
Wait, how is she gonna miss?
I'm really curious. You know what? I'm really curious about how she'd miss.
I guess she can hit it and it slides off.
Or bounce off a rock.
Yeah.
You find a good spot, and your dagger digs right into the gravel. It's poison. You can see its poison effect kind of just stay there, and it doesn't go anywhere. You just dig into gravel. It feels like you dug into gravel. It doesn't feel like you dug into any, flesh or anything. Okay, I'm gonna hop back onto the cart. Just wanted to test it.
I'm curious about this gravel. Well, I guess we can't. Well, I guess we did see the gravel when we still had light.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the same? Was the gravel the same color as the statues?
No.
Okay. For the moment, I was worried that all the gravel was the bits of the previous victims.
The gravel.
No, that would be
people.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna have to remember that one for the next time I run this, because that's a really good idea.
It's
just walking on the piles of dead people.
Yeah, you start looking through it. And, oh wait, this is a toe.
It's just a head. Just a head there. Why is there a head?
Esli would be indifferent.
Yeah, but no, it's a cool little piece. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Felix is gonna blindfold herself and pull out her sword and hop down. Gonna
do this blindfolded. Okay.
I'm gonna do this blindfolded.
Well,
Okay.
do you?
And
do you
after
want
we're
to-
done doing our little tests here, we're gonna have to need to check out that pit.
Do you want me to send one of the zombies to help you?
That's a good idea.
I will send up not one of the zombies that's besides me, one of the two others. I will send
You
up.
want another zombie? Okay.
Let's roll a d4 and see what zombie goes up.
Is it one of the B's or is it TJ?
No, it's Jay. It's John. Come on, John.
All right, John.
All right,
So
preach.
what's John's job here, real quick?
He's gonna
He's an
follow. He used to be. No, he's gonna follow. He's gonna follow. Besides Felix and like effectively like protect her. If anyone tries to attack her, it's gonna like step in between and like be. I'm a zombie.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So then Preet was gonna do something.
Yep. She was going to say to Felix, "Hey, I have a feeling today is your lucky day. Give her bardic inspiration."
There you go. There's your D8.
All right.
Oh, it's a D10 now because I.
Is it
wind up-
D10 now?
It is a
Goodness.
D10.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
nice.
Oh, I gotta get your things before I forget. But yes, okay. So you got inspiration and you
Nice.
got was John helping you out? What is your plan?
Right now I don't have a good plan. I'm just going to walk forward, remembering where my weasel told me not to go, where the hole is, but I'm going to kind of walk close to it, but not there. Like I'll get to maybe about here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to kind of just spin or just sort of go around in a circle.
Okay. So do me a perception, and it's gonna be pretty much you like feeling with your feet kind of perception. Just to see how well you get to that spot. The
Okay.
actual spot you're aiming at, because you're walking blindfolded. Okay.
Luck.
You're gonna use your luck. Okay.
Did I roll again or?
I can take the 23 if you want,
Okay.
because that's a pretty good one. So that works for me. Okay, yeah, you feel around the rocks, and in your mind's eye, you picture where Petunia was, and make your way over there. I need John to roll a con save.
That's fair.
Otherwise,
Dang it.
oh, okay. You notice John doesn't quite he doesn't quite make it all the way there, because as he's walking behind you, you see or you feel his presence kind of disappear as his feet are now stone and can't quite move as fast as he used to.
Hmm.
God damn it.
Huh.
Wait, is this a poisoning effect?
Is it
Technically.
a poison? There's no way for you to know, but I know that he's immune to things. So
Okay, it was more.
I know what they're immune to and what would harm them.
Okay, it was just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna shout out to him. God, close your eyes.
Now we're trying to be stealthy.
Puts his like big old zombie hands on top of his face. Like misses at first and puts it up on his forehead, and then kind of like has to slide them down.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
John.
I am going to just, all right, everyone be quiet. And I'm going to just, with my eyes closed, use all my other senses to try to hear, smell, feel, whatever, taste in the air. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, there.
Go for it. Do me perception with all your other senses.
All right, so that
You're
is
so sensible.
Yeah.
22.
All right, you sit there. You stick your arms out to your side to feel the air around you, and you our eyes are already closed, but your ears kind of wiggle a little bit as they try to listen for the tiniest sound. You can now, like Petunia told you, you can now kind of hear the water kind of moving around in here. It is very much so just surrounding this cave, especially in such an open space. It seems to echo around you, but so that it feels like it's coming from everywhere around you. You get that same kind of mineral water taste in your mouth as even the air is like humid. It's cool in here because you're underground, but even the air is kind of still feels heavy and humid, as if it were, big humid day. Humid. And you do also with a 22, you hear the tiniest bit of rustling from like the ceiling.
It's the little it's probably the little umbrella things, but it also could not be the little umbrella things.
Only one way to find out.
It might be up. The problem might be up.
I can get John to look up. Turns to stone. We'll know it's up there.
That works for me.
John, could you look up for me for a moment?
John looks up, and he can roll a con save.
I would really appreciate a zombie uprising at some point. I think that would be funny.
At some point, you notice that all the way up John's legs and to his torso, he is now stone, so that the only things that he can move are his arms and his head.
Wave if there's something up there.
He does. Roll me a dex save for him with disadvantage. No, he fails it because he's restrained.
Yeah, he literally.
It doesn't matter. He can't move. Yeah, no.
He doesn't even matter.
Are you? Yeah, you're pulling him away, so you're keeping an eye on him. You have dark vision-ish, right?
Yes.
Something. Okay. So you see his arm go up to wave at you, and then you see it surrounded by the umbrella things, and then they go away and leaving behind nothing but just a bony hand as he takes 11 points of damage from the umbrella things gnawing at his arm.
11 points of damage.
One arm, John.
And those came from the ceiling?
You can do. You were blinded, so you have no idea. Horatio, you were keeping an eye. So you were keeping an eye on the zombie arm. If you want to keep an eye on the surroundings more, you can roll a perception check, but that's up to you.
I'll do a perception.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So you notice two things. The first thing that you notice is that. Oh no! Also, do me a con save. I forgot that one.
Yes.
All the con saves. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you
that was clutch.
That was very clutch. You notice that the umbrella things seem to come pretty much, from right above the hole. They seem to come from there. Swooped in, bit off a chunk of big chunks out of John's arm, and then kind of flew over to this corner, back up into the air. You also notice while you were following where they were going, for a split second, you're pretty sure you saw like two yellow eyes staring at you. Not when you were looking up at where the umbrella things came from, but rather when you were kind of staring at the wall. It looked like eyes were looking back at you.
It's not on the ceiling. Wall? It's like over here, I'm assuming, ish.
Where they kind of the wall where they kind of went to, because you were following them. Like, whoop, there they go. There's like there's just off the wall. You see something. You see to you what appears to like two yellow eyes.
It's on the wall. It's on the wall. capture or point
Yeah,
at.
like, so
Or
you-
it's in the wall.
Are you back
Hit
yet?
it with a fireball. Hit it with something.
Hit it with a fireball.
Can't
Hit it.
see it.
You saw where it was, right? You saw two
Oh,
eyes.
sorry.
That's why
I
I'm saying.
mean, sure, but
Yeah, then go put a fireball right in the middle of those two eyes where they were.
if I do that, I hit everyone.
Did Horatio notice that with the eyes, like in the area where the eyes were, was it still crystal over there? Or did he not?
I don't think. I don't
that?
think he rolled high enough, and I don't think with his dark vision on, he can't really tell. You probably can't. Well, no, you can't even tell the color of them. I should never seen yellow, because you can't tell color apart.
Oh, I assume they glowed.
That's a normal glow for basilisks anyway.
Okay. I am not gonna cast fireball because I would burn him. Anyway, oh fuck! I don't have that spell on me. Instead, I am gonna. Can I do ice knife? I think I need to target a. Yeah, I need to target a creature. I can't just do it on a wall.
Nope. Yeah.
Dang it.
But eyes are a creature, aren't they?
Yes, but they disappeared. I can't
Okay.
see them anymore.
Eyes can be indicative of a creature, but not necessarily.
Anything that you have that could give us a space, a place.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I have anything that.
Firebolt or something?
Well, I don't have firebolt. I don't have firebolt prepared. So the only thing I have would be circle of death. I don't know. Bruno might have something.
I have firebolt.
Yeah, Bruno might have something. You have
It
fireball?
feels.
Yep. And it's a cantrip for me.
All right.
How do you not have firebolt? Yeah, how do you not have
your
firebolt?
finger at exactly where it should be, where you saw it, and she will just zap. But keep your eyes down.
Okay,
While you point.
What
and
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Horatio point. Then I'm going to look, and then I'm gonna look at his hand to see which direction his arm is pointing,
Okay.
and point my arm in that same direction without looking.
Without looking. Okay.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
That is fun. Look at that. What can you?
I am a clever person.
I mean, as long as you don't miss.
And for once, I actually have a character that has a relatively great intelligence, so I'm allowed to be smart now.
You are. Okay. Just roll me a d20. Just plain old d20.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic.
There you go.
And then you can roll your spell attack.
My firebolt.
At the wall.
Oh, nice.
All right, perfect.
Nice.
All right, so what happens next is you have Etsy point her arm straight out without looking. Edge somehow manages to not hit everyone in front of her. And hits the your fireball goes straight out, hits the wall that Horatio pointed out, and you hear this like sizzle as it hits the wall, kind of evaporating the water on the surface, followed by the sound of fluffs just scattering above you.
So it's just the sizzle of water?
Yep, just the sizzle of water.
What did the impact? What did the other, like the solid impact, sound like?
It sounded like you hit rock.
So there's no way to tell by ear whether or not it's rock or crystal.
Oh yeah.
Because if the walls are entirely made of crystal, crystals are pretty strong, so it would be a good protectant against the basilisk. So it could be sliding in through the walls and staring at us through the crystal.
Well, I guess one of us could.
But then again, I could be wrong.
To the wall and look at the ground, or the bottom, where the wall meets the ground.
And have it come leaping out and eat us. I don't even think it's there anymore.
It's probably repositions itself, especially since I just fired a firebolt at it.
Yeah.
I am appreciating all of these games recently where it's creatures that I know about.
All right. But I think that's a good point. If we go over to the wall, I want to draw it out so I can fight it. I can't fight like something I don't know where it is. So
where are you on the board right now, Felix? Are you back by us, or are you still out in the middle of?
I'm still out in the middle because I'm kind of blindfolded. I can. All right, guys, Marco Polo me back.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Right,
Marco.
Yep, you can with the whole crew kind of working in tandem. Getting back there isn't going to be too hard. Yeah.
All right. So
I need a since we did a little bit of stuff here, John takes another 8 points of damage as more fluffs come and take bites out of him.
Yeah, that's fair. At some point, there will be nothing left for them to eat, so he'll be all stoned.
Yeah, there'll be like stone limbs sitting around.
Yeah, but they won't be able to eat that.
I guess we're just gonna have to look.
Who has the best con save?
Well, hey, maybe I can help out a little bit. Preet says.
I don't have the best con.
And she casts aid. Who's she gonna cast aid on? Any 3 creatures? Yeah, she'll give it to.
I have a good con save, so I'll look.
Let's see. Get an extra 5 hit points. Up to 3 creatures.
Yeah, the max.
Oh, I love aid. Aid's such a great spell.
+5.
Mm-hmm.
So who's getting it? Everyone except for you?
Me. Because I'm selfless that way. Also, I'm gonna hide behind things. I do it up front so I don't have to waste it around in battle.
All right, everyone get yourselves your hit points.
All right.
What's the hit points?
5. For the next
You
8
get
hours.
5. And
You
it's
have 5 extra
so
hit points.
Yes,
They're not even.
Yeah, I put it in my
hit points, they're
temporary
extra.
hit points.
Yeah. Which, if you can still get temporary hit points because they're different, but I don't think anyone can give you that. So
But if you were to get like
probably
a
doesn't
heal,
matter in this.
yeah, you heal up to your new your aid max.
Your new maximum. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna be like, all right, I will look.
Stay lucky.
Where are you gonna look?
All right. So first, I will look at the wall where they had already seen it.
Okay. Are you just want to do like a perception or investigate it, or what are you planning to find?
Well, first I just have to open my eyes, see if I turn to stone, and then if I don't turn to stone, I will probably do a perception.
Okay, so you can do perception and con save together.
Okay. So open my eyes. 17, and the con save, is this a magical effect?
I'm not gonna tell you.
All right, so it's 18 on the perception and 19 or 19 on the con save.
Okay, so perception check. You see that where Horatio's firebolt hit.
My firebolt.
Your firebolt. Sorry, Etsy's firebolt hit.
Gosh,
There's now just it didn't really manage to do anything to like much to the rock, but you can see that the water kind of like there's a small dent in the rock now, so the water kind of has to flow around it. You know, the water that's kind of flowing, there's water flowing down the sides of these the wall. And you also, as you're looking at it, for a second there, your also fairly sure you see the pair of eyes that Horatio told you about.
Does it look like a reflection? Does it look like it was in there?
With a 17, it's
18.
Sorry for your perception. A 17 for your perception.
18.
It has a plus
For
one.
your concept. Oh, you're +1. With your 18 for your perception, it looks like it's being reflected from somewhere.
Okay. All right, so there's definitely a reflection on all the walls.
That's probably why we haven't been turned to stone so quickly, because it's not direct eye contact.
Right.
So does that mean it's behind us?
I still think it might be above us.
Well, it would have to be somewhere where it can see that. Otherwise, it can't be
Not
reflecting in it.
necessarily. It could be refracting and reflecting, bouncing all over the place here.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, considering it's all wet and crystal.
Mm.
So this thing could literally be anywhere, really.
I'm gonna look up.
No one. Does anyone know one has a fog thing, or any kind of?
I can check. I don't think I do. I know my witch character does.
What we need is a laser so we can shine it where the eyes were and see where the light beam ends up.
Yeah. Do you have a laser? Does anyone have a laser?
I don't have a laser.
I'm thinking of something.
I mean,
could I make a silent image be a laser?
It's an image of you, so don't know. I, by the way, have a transmute rock.
Oh, it's an image of an object, a creature, or some visible phenomena that is no larger than 15. Okay. So that's
well, it doesn't have to be
you could make an image. I mean, you can make an image of something that you want. I don't think silent image casts any amount of light.
I can do it.
So you can cast the light.
Yes.
Oh well.
Well, good old friend prestidigitation. I can make like little harmless effects, which means that I could make like a little spotlight.
I'm okay with that. Do you want to make a spotlight?
Yeah, I'm gonna. The problem is.
Pumpkin, you're so cute.
The problem is, I would have to be. Well, I would at the very least have to step off and walk to here so I can actually shine the light on that spot. So I'm gonna do that.
Why don't you have one of your zombies guide you?
Well, I can like walking. I'm just looking at the ground.
Yeah, but you could have a zombie guide you so that you could close your eyes entirely. Anyway.
He can Marco Polo his way over to me. Marco.
Yeah, if you want him over there. I mean, I think walking there with your eyes looking at the ground is fine too.
Yeah.
That's not gonna. That hasn't triggered anything. If you want to be there.
Bruno has prestidigitation too, doesn't he?
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know what cantrip they have.
Bruno does.
And he's already over there.
All right, Bruno, come on over. Bruno comes over, looking at the ground.
It's much less risky.
Yeah, right. I point where to do it. Hit it.
Okay. Are you gonna? So what is the plan? He can do it, but are people gonna keep an eye out on it, or they're just gonna?
I can keep an eye out on it.
Okay. Because
I will too.
All right. If people want to see what happens, you're gonna have to roll me a perception and a con save along with it.
All right.
Along with Bruno. Well, unless Bruno's just gonna shine the light and close his eyes and hope for the best.
I think Bruno will just shine his light.
I'm not even gonna see. Oh wait, goodness, my stuff is lagging. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, a 5 you're not gonna see much. 16. Okay.
All right. So perception 21.
Nice.
And
At least one of us saw something.
Constitution. All right. All right. So yeah, Etzley, there's like 3 speeders and 3 carts and zombies and people all in the way between you and Bruno. So you just don't have a good angle to look at what's going on. With a 5 though, you still notice that some of the light that hits the wall still reflects off of the other walls, making everything look rather crystalline. So that it looks like there's little points of light kind of all around you for a little, or not around you, kind of all around where Bruno is. There's little points of light that appear once he turns on his light. Felix, you notice that his light does in fact bounce off of the wall, and it seems to bounce back up and towards the ceiling above the hole. And as you're looking at it, you do see that within all the spots of light that kind of get created when Bruno's prestidigitacious lamp comes up, that some of them there's a pair of them that appear to be more eye-looking rather than just spots of light within that kind of that flood of little blinking lights. It almost for a second looks like you're looking at stars on that wall that you see there.
Okay, so I was a little confused. So the light reflects to the ceiling above the
hole.
Above the hole.
Yeah, the whole wall in it of itself looks like a starry night once Bruno flashes his lights on it, and within the starry night that is that wall, you do see what appears to be more like eyes than just the light from Bruno's makeshift lamp.
All right. I close my eyes, turn around, focus on above the thingy, above the ceiling above.
Mm-hmm.
I focus, think about the eyes, and cast magic missile. Can I do that? Can I cast
yeah, magic missile pretty much ignores everything.
Magic missile.
But a magic missile it. Yeah, I don't see why not. I think that would be okay since you're aiming it in the general direction.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
A lot of you.
Let's fuck this thing up.
Oh, I already have a plan as long as people don't get too close.
Oh, and I guess everything needs to roll initiative here. What do I got?
There we go.
You.
Magic missile. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. It's whatever it is took 6 damage.
Whatever it is took 6 damage. All right. So this guy is bam.
Oh, poor Tiaho.
Oh, I don't know why it did that twice, but
is Bruno? I have to pull my bunker. You roll for Bruno? Yep, there he is. Little guy.
Well, the thing about little guy is that there's always a big guy. Oh man, these dice. I should get my fancy dice. Because I'm not superstitious at all.
Is that the dice you killed us with?
Don't get your fancy dice.
Don't get my fancy dice? No, I'll get the new dice. My new
I
metal
forbid
dice.
it. You are grounded.
My new metal dice? Did you guys see my new metal box?
I want to see it again.
Yeah.
This thing's so great.
Show it off.
Show it off. I love this thing.
Cool. It looks awesome.
I spent so much time painting it.
Feeling lucky? No, I'm not.
We're not feeling lucky? Well, too bad.
Nah.
There we go.
I have a hole in my car. I don't feel lucky.
Oh yeah. Aw.
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay. Your magic missile takes off into the air. You see everyone else, since you're kind of paying enough attention, I think, at this point, see that the light from the magic missile as it flies through the air reflects off of all the walls, making the walls all look like there's just stars in all of them. Is just little points of what color is your magic missile?
Pink.
Pink, as pink lights kind of shimmer all across, little pink points of light shimmer across all the walls in this cave. And that takes us to Horatio.
Okay. Can you get a 60-foot radius sphere for me?
60-foot radius sphere. I can.
I didn't. I did roll initiative, and I thought I had my person, but I guess I didn't token up. But
give me a second.
Oh, did you roll higher than me?
You said 60 feet, right?
Okay, yes, 60 feet.
Okay, and we are missing Felix. Gotta move you out of the way so that I can click on Felix.
I'm 10, and I'm
that's probably on the wrong layer too.
As good as you can see. I'm as good as you could get in Dex.
So you rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10. So I'm just saying I'm probably before big guy.
Probably before big guy. I will check big guy's dex, but more than likely. What is big guy's dex? Big guy, what is your dex? I will look it up in a second. There's it's on the wrong layer, which is it. But there is your giant thing. Oh. It's real big. It's real big.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But I can. Okay, cool. I will put it here. Okay. So you see Horatio reach and grab. Trevor grabbed the black crushed black pearls he had made, hold it out, and you see this like dark purple necrotic energy radiate from a point, and it's just like a wave, an explosion from the middle of that. As I cast Circle of Death.
Circle of Death. All right. What does he need to do? Oh yeah, don't.
How tall is the
How tall is this room? How tall is this room? That's a great question.
It's more like
that I hadn't thought about.
I'm gonna aim it so that it's a point, so I'm gonna aim it so that it I'm encapsulating as much of the ceiling as possible.
Yeah, I mean you can aim it right. Well, can you see the ceiling? There is a question. How far can you see?
60 feet.
Can you see the ceiling is a question. You cannot see the ceiling. So you can aim it as high as you think as you can.
Yeah, okay.
As high as you can see up.
It's 60
and
feet,
hope for the best.
Yeah.
It is 60 feet, so it'll go 60 feet up, but you can aim it. You can aim it as high as you want.
Up, because if I aim it in the air.
Yes. Yes, it'll be 3-dimensional, so it'll be however amount of feet up. But yes, okay. What do people have to do?
Oh,
I'm assuming there's a save involved in this.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not in a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
DC 18 con save. Ooh, okay. So, something takes 31 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Something takes 31 points of damage.
Any of the umbrella things involved in it, because it will affect them too. Because if I kill
you see how many do you have here? So I have like a bunch of things stuck here. You see about 15 umbrella things just fall from that spot into the hole. Some of them landing around the hole.
Okay, cool. That means I get some. I killed something, so I get the 3 times 6 hit points back. That's great. And that's my turn. I'll figure that out.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. All right, Etsley.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Did I I'm pretty sure I did see where she shot the magic missiles, right? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to point in that same direction and cast Firebolt.
Okay. You have to do it with disadvantage because you can't see the thing you're aiming at. What otherwise?
Okay.
Your firebolt just hits something up there. You're pretty sure it's just rock.
She's just gonna curse under her breath and try again next time.
Okay. Preet.
Question: can I cast a spell and give inspiration with my bonus action? Or is that
I don't see why
considered
not.
too, okay,
I don't think
not
it's a
too
spell.
magical? No, it's
It's not a spell. It's
Okay.
an ability.
Then Preet will turn to Etzli and say, "Oh, here, you'll be inspired to get them the next time. There you go, bardic inspiration."
Thank you. I feel so inspired.
And then she's going.
I've never been given bardic inspiration before, so I have no clue.
So let's see. Around us, let's see, where's Preet? I do have my goggles on. Thank you, Etzli. And so that means she would know, 30 feet, perfect. And let me just try it one more time. Oh yeah, all right. Felix, Etzli, and Horatio are all now blessed.
Oh, all right.
Two things I've never been given before, so I have no idea what they do to me.
Excellent. Okay, well, bless is every time you roll an attack, or I'll print it off here.
Yeah, just tell me when I need to do the do.
Basically, if you don't get the hit you want, roll an extra d4.
Okay.
And if you need to do a saving throw and you don't get the roll you think you need, roll an extra d4.
Okay.
Yeah, bardic inspiration is a one-time. It's good for 10 minutes in game, I think that's how it works. Yeah. And you can basically use it in any way you want to adjust something. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'll also put this up here because you can use it to ability attack, saving, and then I've got this one too, so that anybody who has bardic inspiration can also add it to the damage.
Nice.
Oh wow!
As a bonus action, or to healing.
Okay. Very cool.
You guys are buff to fuck.
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah.
Aid, blessed, and inspired. I mean, I can't do much more than this, guys.
You can? Yeah. You sure you can't do much more?
Well, actually, that's not true. I've got a few more tricks on my sleeve.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. So something that I forgot about was Claire. Claire also wants to jump in on the action.
Oh, I was hoping.
Preet. So since you're right here, you get to see this firsthand. You get to see her hand kind of disappear. She sticks her hands out in front of her, and they just unhinge at the wrist, opening up her little good old hand cannons that she's got, and she sends two firebolts streaking towards the area where Etzli shot at. Unfortunately, she's also being very cautious and doesn't know what's going on. They end up just hitting the ceiling. She's like, I don't really want to be turned. It's not worth being turned to stone for this.
Tell me about it.
Which takes us to the little guys. Let's see, how far can you all move? 30 feet. This guy's gonna go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, not quite there. And this one's gonna go over here. All right. As you look up, you see from the ceiling 3 basilisks fall. Good job, Etzli. Only one of them is close enough to actually do anything, so he is going to, with a 13 plus something, bite at John. Yes. 13 plus 6, 19.
His armor is 8.
His armor is 8, so
and it automatically hits. How would he move
he's
away?
grappled. He's not
Okay.
Yeah, he's not paralyzed, he's grappled. So he takes 19 points of damage.
Okay, so he's reduced to 0, and now he has to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, which he literally wouldn't be able to.
He's not gonna make. All right.
He can't. So, he wouldn't be able to get that much. So yeah, he's dead.
So you see the basilisk take a bite out of the top half of the zombie, only leaving behind the stone torso and legs of John in the middle of this cave.
Had a good run.
Turning your prey to stone, making them inedible to you, seems like a bad hunting strategy.
Oh, that's no.
Only half stone.
Yeah. Also, there's reasons.
They don't
and
like the legs. They're more
reasons.
the breast kind of.
Yeah. They like the juicier bits. Let's see the other ones. Okay, I think everyone else is because you all are looking away, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I heard my name. What happened?
Nothing to you.
But no, she didn't hear that the 3 basilisks fell because she was BRB.
Ah.
Yeah.
And said, congratulations, Edsley.
Of course, all the signs are there.
Okay, yeah. So, unfortunately, they cannot do anything because, you guys have your eyes closed, so they can't do anything. Takes us to Felix.
All right, so Felix, I'm assuming, could definitely hear all this.
Yes.
So she is going to cast Shatter a little behind where she hears them come down.
Okay.
So probably be about, I can't.
I just had an awesome idea.
Anyway.
Okay, what do they got to do? Con save 17.
Save, yeah.
Con save 17.
You can use your inspiration to modify their attack rolls. Check.
There's something like that.
Okay, so you can only see 2 of them. A 9, that's not going to be enough. 9 plus 4, 4 plus 4, 8. So they both fail it. So they'll both take 8, and then you probably can use inspiration for your dice roll, your damage rolls, if you wanted to add it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a D10.
Yep. Magical inspiration. Thanks, Tasha.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, I'm just gonna. I'm just going to kind of put my hand on my defender and say, "All right, come up beside me, and don't look at them. Look down. Don't close your eyes. Close your eyes."
Okay. That thing's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I like that a whole lot.
All right, I will. I'll show you for a second what I am showing. Let's see.
This what this thing is? Oh,
So target for my son. Press any of these.
Aw.
Cool.
I love that. I love that. That's what he's gonna do now.
Always helpful to have an R2D2 toy whenever you need sound effects.
This is a very good one. It's a book. It's one of our favorite bedtime story books. How to Speak Droid.
You know they're just swearing. Like it's just constant swearing. It's beat down.
Just constant swearing.
Blue. Just a stream of blue.
Oh, that'd be too funny. Oh my goodness. It was just swearing all the time. Okay. So
all the
there
time
is
swearing.
that. Oh, big guy's turn. 30. I need to see something. Okay. Those of you who are standing around, ooh, okay. You see, you Felix, since you are trying your best to pay attention to what is going on, you hear scratching, like as if nails are scratching on the ceiling, and from above you see this big old gentleman drop down onto the cave floor. He opens his mouth wide, and out pops this spray of poison at your Steeder, your Bruno, your Defender, and Petunia. So they all got him. I think Petunia probably dies, honestly. Yeah. Petunia probably dies. So they need to do a con.
I don't think the Defender is going to be damaged by if it's poison.
There's a difference between being immune to poison and resistant to poison damage. Like, it's so weird. I wish I had my book, but I don't.
That makes sense.
I believe I'm resistant.
Yeah.
No,
which means like
the Steel Defender has immunity, damage immunity, poison.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll take half damage.
Or no, immunity. Yes. Poison is made of metal.
Yeah, total damage immunity is poison.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go. So he doesn't have to.
I have poison resistance.
Poison resistance.
So do I.
An advantage on saving throws when it comes to poison.
So he doesn't really have to then at that point do it because he's not going to take damage anyway. But
all right, so it's
Bruno and
little Petunia, and all right,
Bruno. How did Bruno do with his con save?
He'll be fine.
Oh, will he? Will he be fine?
He'll be
fine.
Oh, look at that. 17. So he was only and your Steeders are going to take some amount of damage. Okay. So he is going to take Oh no. Bruno, I love you.
Oh dear.
That's why I feel so bad about doing this to you.
What are you about to do to Bruno?
Probably murder him. That's not the right roll. I meant to hit these guys. I'll keep that one so that I'm not mean because that's a 4. Bruno takes 39 points of damage of poison damage. Bruno is down.
He's down.
Bruno is down in the cart. I'm pretty sure your Steeder is down too. I don't think they have that high of HP. And I'm gonna call your Steeder grappled because oof.
I'm sorry, does he take half of 39?
No, he takes the 39. The DC is higher than 17.
All right. I'm sorry, Bruno.
So Bruno's down. Don't let Bruno die. I'm gonna be sad if you all let Bruno die. He is my favorite.
It's not
intern.
us killing Bruno. It's not us doing it. So you're the guilty one here.
It's not letting here. Killing our interns one by one like a serial killer.
I'm letting you all get attached to them only so that I can kill them later on.
Yes.
Who hurt you in your childhood? This is now gonna be a serial killer study.
And they're gonna write what are they called? Papers on me and my D&D adventures. Like, oh,
your profile is gonna be used by the FBI.
It's like, oh, that's some fucked up shit he did there.
I watched too much true crime. Someone help.
Trying to remember what page Steeders are on, and they're super hard to find because they're not in right books. They're on right books.
And they're not spelled like you would expect.
I know. Oh, I think where are they? Where are you? I'm really looking for. I think it's gonna take all the damage. It's restrained by the wagon, so it's gonna fail the deck save. Oh no, it's the con save, so it might pass it. I take it back. I will figure it out. Either way, that's all it can do because that's its big boy attack. So your Petunia is dead. Your Steel Defender is fine, and Bruno is down. As you were sitting there, Felix, from behind you, a nice, fun mob of umbrella things spring out, and surround you, they're only gonna make. I forgot what the mob rules are.
Always respect the head gangster.
Always
and
respect
always
the
pay
head
up.
gangster. With a 10 plus something, I don't think it hits you. A 10 plus 15 does not hit you.
No.
You have a mob of these umbrella things surrounding you and trying to take bites out of you. I don't think you have to use your reaction for your whatchamacallit to avoid it, because they're not gonna hit anyway. And by the way, these have a lot, just so you know, these are much smaller than your typical umbrella things, and they seem rather weak and move around in a mob, so there's just kind of a lot of them though.
Okay.
And that is it for them. Bruno is down. Somebody roll Bruno a death save.
All right, Bruno. You can do it. You can do it.
Bruno, you're so revivable.
Where would I roll a death save on him? Just
roll a d20.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 or above, so.
It's a straight D20.
Yeah, he's fine so far. So far, he's fine.
Yeah, until he gets hit again.
Yep. All right, that takes us to Tiaho. What's Tiaho gonna do?
I'm not gonna let her do anything.
You're not gonna let her do anything.
Yeah.
Remind us, you just have Chomper.
Does have Chomper. It's true.
Yeah, she also rolls really bad.
Chomper has his own rolls.
And if Bruno's gonna die, I'm at least gonna try to keep Tiaho alive. So Esley's just gonna tell her to stay put.
Get Bruno away?
I mean,
I don't
he's
know
a
if
steel
Chomper can
defender,
move
so I
that
don't think
far.
he can.
Okay.
Yeah. Chomper can move where, you can command him to move and attack things. You can command him to dash. He can dash all the way there. I'm not sure how much help he'd be, but
yeah.
And I need to take a little bio break. So you'll discuss your things.
He can like give disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
He can also use his he has a thing where he can deflect attacks if he as a reaction, the defender can impose disadvantage on the attack rolls of one creature it's can see within 5 feet of it. So if it's standing next to something, it can.
I'm also gonna nip for a second, but I have healing word for Bruno. Just FYI.
Okay. But
Okay.
for right now, I am gonna have Tiaho command Chomper to go up to Bruno and do what he has to do to protect him from getting hit.
Well, like
Again.
standing next to him won't do anything.
It'll make me feel better.
He also can't reach him.
Okay, then I'm just gonna continue sitting there doing nothing with Tiaho.
Well, you can move Chomper up so he can like do something next round. You can move 40 feet per round.
What is Chomper gonna be able to do with basilisks and a giant one? I'm not gonna throw him into the mouth like you did. I'm not an idiot.
Chomper can do his defendery bit if he's near anything.
Yeah.
So I
and he can fight.
You know what? I was just about to say, you know what? I'm gonna have him protect Preet. Cause
there you go.
Because Esley and Preet are now BFFs.
Yeah. Just go defend Preet. That's a good.
So you there. I can't move him. Go defend Preet.
You can't move him. I'll give you.
Gonna do.
I will make sure that Esley has control over that. There you go.
Yay. He's gonna be right here. And he looks like a dinosaur.
He looks like a dinosaur. What happened to his dinosaur token? Do we have a dinosaur token?
Well, there was never a token. It was always just the image.
I have an image of the dinosaur Chomper up. And Micro better not change it, or the next time we see each other, I'm gonna beat him up.
All right, let's see if we can get him.
You will get no kisses, sir. And I will eat all the Gifla.
There you go. That's a threat right there. That's a threat that I would take very seriously.
So for those who don't know, Gifla is a Swedish cinnamon roll thing. They're really good.
And I will not share with you.
Buy my own.
Yeah, and I'll eat them all.
All right, let's get Chomper a new thing here.
I'm evil like that.
Let's get us a new Chomper.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I should do.
There you go. There's Chomper's new token.
Yay, Chomper! Fucking love Chomper.
I love the fact that you kept their image around.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same Chomper, different skin.
I love
Okay.
Chomper.
So that is
cute.
all of Tiahu's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's who is 20? Who is 20? The basilisk in the middle, the big boy, reels his head up into the air and does a giant roar. All of the other basilisks, you see them scurry around and move to spots. You see their little
actions.
Of course he does. You see their little paws clawing at the ground, and up pop out these glowing crystals hiding just below the surface of the gravel floor. And now that you lighting up the whole cave, you are no longer in dim light. And
So now they can
notice,
see us directly.
And now
Good.
you notice that the whole wall is nice and glittery with the reflections of the crystals everywhere. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask something of my crew real quick before we continue.
There you go. Ask a crew.
Who has the mirror, and can I have it?
I think you
I
do.
do.
Good.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't remember if I took it or not because I was pretty sure that I did because I know what to do with it.
Yeah, I think you took it.
Good, because I have a
Horatio.
brilliant plan.
Horatio, your turn.
Fuck it. Let's. I'm gonna cast innovation on the big boy.
He is now so intelligent that he has gained morals.
So he has to make a dexterity dex save, and if he succeeds it, he takes the 9. If he fails it, he takes this 27. And I can then take an action each turn to keep sucking lives out of him because I regain points.
I see.
Okay. Description here.
So he's got a -1 to Dex, and he got a 7, so he got a 6. So he fails it.
He takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I gained half of that.
All right. I like how you're getting healed from the back line.
It's a really good spell, ignoring the damage, because it's like once you have him in it, you can keep doing it because he doesn't get a save the second time.
So it's like a witch bolt.
Yeah, like you can. It's basically upgraded witch bolt.
Yeah, it's a nicer witch bolt because I think witch bolt just kind of sucks in general. So
yeah. And now I am at.
My question: what happened to like the area of death thing?
No, it's temporary. It's an instantaneous. It's just like a bubble. But it's basically like necrotic fireball. Just
a bubble of death.
Okay.
The bubble of death.
Bubble of death.
So I just remember I went to the bathroom, then I came back and it was gone.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's my turn.
Okay.
And now
that takes us to Etzli.
So you see okay, so right now you see a weird tendril between me and the basilisk, like a weird inky black tendril.
All right. What is your plan, Etzli?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at Horatio, look at where see which direction his tendril is going, point my finger, and fire firebolt. I'm gonna wait with my plan. I'm gonna have you on your toes, just wondering what my plan is.
I'm curious. I mean, it's still with disadvantage to keep you not try to not look at the basilisk. So, yep. The joys.
Darn.
Nope. Firebolt goes wild. Hits the wall next to the
You
cedar.
still do have
that,
inspiration, but
riding.
you might not want to use it for a fireball.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, it's... Also,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Just...
Choose
bless.
Yeah, roll a d4.
So I roll a d4?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Yeah, still misses, but I wanted to give you hope.
Yeah. I knew there was no hope because I could only go 4, so. But I still have my plan that you don't know about, and I'm only not doing it right now just to make you feel like a player as the DM.
Okay.
I'm being that player.
You're being that player. All right. That takes us to Claire. Man, Claire's gonna risk the biscuit, I think. And she's gonna kind of looks back at you, Etsley, and says, "This is how it's done," and shoots 2 firebolts at the big thing in the middle. One of them hits, doing damage to it, and she passes her con save, so she is fine, and just kind of gives you a little wink, like, "See, that's how you do it."
Actually, it's gonna say, "Oh wow, so only 1 fireball out of 2."
It's better than 0.
Yeah,
At least I
I'm
have a
just
plan.
sucking the life out of it. Just
see. Here's the thing. There's like tension between me and Claire. You could say almost sexual.
Yeah. No, like I'm gonna try to ship this and be like enemies to.
Like, R&D, you don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done because I've just between that interaction, I'm now like shipping our those characters.
No,
I'm shipping them now.
It's a good arc.
That ship immediately.
What?
Sink that.
Good.
You know what cannons do? They sink ships.
Can I tell you a quick ship related little story? 2 kids were playing Battleship, and one brother got really frustrated because he just kept missing until he realized his brother had stacked all his battleships on top of each other on like 1 8 square.
So clever.
That sounds like something I would do. In fact, I think I have done it to my sister.
That is fantastic. I love that. I love how that's great.
Lateral thinking.
Yeah. All right, so that's Claire's turn. Little guys are gonna go 1, 2.
Oh my
3,
gosh,
4,
I can't
5.
believe I shipped them now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel so conflicted.
6. Ooh, that one got to Preet, and this one probably can't make all 60 of his movement. Probably not. How far can you make it, buddy? You can make it to there. Okay.
If we try, Justin.
All right.
Oh my
one's
gosh,
gonna
now I
take.
have this whole arc in my head.
I'm gonna go with Preet first because Preet is nearby. Is Chomper gonna use? Is Chomper gonna use his ability?
Yeah, he is.
All right, that's a reaction, so I don't want to like use it for him.
Thanks for reminding me,
Basilisk goes in and with a 2 does not hit. Chomper just puts his tail in the way, and he gets distracted by the shiny tail and misses Preet.
Ooh, thank you, Chomper.
Felix is the other one's going after
Chomper's
Felix.
so
Is Felix
cute.
around? Right. Felix, is Buttercup gonna use her reaction? I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Okay, Buttercup's gonna use her reaction. The other one goes after you with another 4. Buttercup just gets in the way and shoves the basilisk out. No, do not touch my gnome. My gnome.
Good girl.
My gnome. Not yours.
Buttercup. Good girl.
Yeah. Bruno is down, and everyone else is doing their thing. All right, Preet, you got a basilisk.
Well, first I've got a very sick friend. So she is gonna do healing word. At 4th level.
Okay.
So let me just put. Come on, roll 20, move the sheet. Also, because she's a life cleric, it's +2 plus the spell level. So he gets an extra 6, which he really needed because that was a terrible roll.
That was a terrible roll. Okay, so he gets an extra 6, so he gets 7? No, he gets not 7. I'm sorry.
2 plus 4, because I
7 plus 11.
Yes.
18.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's 18 health.
19.
Yes.
Okay.
18.
So Bruno is at 19 health. Whoever is in charge there, he's at 19 health.
All right.
He stands up and he looks a little dazed and confused.
All right. So Preet's going to look in the direction for the big screeching thing that's trying to kill her friends.
Okay.
And she'll probably have to do a con save, but she's gonna cast Toll the Dead on it.
Okay.
Doing.
Nope, it's a wisdom save, so that's fine. Only attacks are gonna give you disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Things with saves are your friends today.
Mm-hmm.
Because things with saves aren't gonna get it. Ooh, what is your wisdom? Is your wisdom
17?
high enough to shoot? What is his wisdom? His wisdom is 0, so with a 13 he fails it.
Damn. And he's already
Takes
injured?
one.
He's
Yes, he
already
is.
injured.
24.
24 points of damage. He is looking real rough.
Ah! Okay, that's my done.
Mhm.
That's me done.
All right. Felix, you are surrounded by umbrella things and now a basilisk.
I'm gonna go after the basilisk.
Okay.
With my eyes closed,
Okay.
but it just tried to, attack me. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's still with disadvantage. If you're not gonna keep your eyes closed, it's gonna have to be with disadvantage.
That's all right. I will disadvantage at it twice with my flame tongue.
Oh, nice. First one hits. Oh, second one does not.
Okay. 20.
That's 20 damage. He is already looking real rough.
Ooh.
For all the things you've been doing to this poor basilisk. It was just hungry, but you came into its den.
I'm gonna tell Buttercup to stay defending, and I'm gonna yell, "Damn it, kid! Close your eyes and get in the cart."
Do you still have a bonus action left?
I do.
So you can use your bonus action to tell Buttercup to attack.
Yep.
But I think Buttercup would have to look to attack.
Buttercup she could do it with disadvantage, like you.
Or she can
Okay.
attack the umbrella things.
Or she can
All
attack
right.
the umbrella things, which she would not have to do it with disadvantage if she.
All right, let's get rid of some of these umbrella things, Buttercup.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a plus something for her. +4? +4.
I got her attack. Hang on, where's my thing? All right, it's not coming up. Come on. Slow. Just being slow.
It's okay.
8.
That was
No.
No.
No, and it's for it tries to go after the umbrella things, but nope, not quite with an 8. There's just too many of them, and they're super small and just flitting around everywhere.
All right, well, just keep them from getting at me if you can.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Did you use your bless on your disadvantage?
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
You can try.
all right. 4.
Yeah.
So that would have been
A 16. Nope, still does not make enough of a difference. And this time it would have made a difference.
Yes. I would fucking hope that it's that his AC is less than 19.
One can only hope, but then you play with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should know better. Anything else, Felix?
No.
Okay. Big guy is where can big guy go? Big guy just might eat your steeder because don't think he can go
Big
anywhere
guy can
else.
die. That's what he can do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, poor Bruno. Poor Bruno.
No.
Wait,
This
he's
guy's
inside the card.
He shot a thing, didn't he?
If he goes down, I'll
Bruno
just
hasn't had a turn, so there's no way that he's gotten inside the cart yet.
All right.
If Bruno had had his turn, I would differently, but no, unfortunately, he is not. So, Bruno is. I think you told him to close his
God.
eyes, so we're gonna go with Bruno is closing his eyes and trying his best not to be petrified by this thing. But this thing is going to bite it. Try to claw at it with a 18. It does one of them. And with a 19. 18 and 19.
Yeah.
So, oof, poor buddy. Poor buddy. Honestly, he's got like he's gonna go down. He's got 19 HP. He's gonna go down.
well, better him than one of us. I can pop him back up again. That's fine.
Just popping back up and down this whole time.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Well, it keeps the thing occupied.
Mhm.
It does. Honestly, I mean, I can roll the damage, but it's a lot. This thing is this is a big boy.
He's down again, huh?
Yeah, he's down again. Like he's got
Down
9.
goes
Like
for-
there's
But he doesn't-
there's the 19 right there.
But he goes back. He goes down on the first one, so the second attack would count for 2 death saves.
Yep. Bruno's down to 2 death saves, guys. Better
I'm doing
save
my
him.
bit.
Just,
I-
I get
It,
Oh no, Bruno's gonna die.
And that's your
Okay.
fault.
Don't kill Bruno.
It's also your fault that my shipping brain just is destroyed right now.
no, that's entirely your fault.
No, but it works. It's a good.
R&D is gonna start rewriting Claire's arc now so that she can be more
Please
easily
do,
shipped.
please do, because I would love this. I love enemies to lovers. That's my favorite like writing trope. I love that one. Sorry, Muffin.
Are you gonna post disadvantage on the umbrella things, Felix?
yeah.
You are? Okay. He only gets 1 reaction. You're
Oh, never mind. Then no, I don't care. No.
Okay. Because the umbrella things try their best to bite at you, and just you can just fling them right off of you. And that is all they got, which takes us to Bruno. He's down 2 saves. So who wants to roll his
I'll
maybe
do it.
last save? Don't kill off Bruno. He's good.
Yay!
Bruno is still okay
Go,
For now.
Chrissy.
Mhm.
for now. All right, Yaho. What's Yaho gonna do?
She's gonna get her ass in the cart. I'm gonna order her to get her butt in the cart and
Okay.
to stay there until
Yeah.
things are over.
Yaho is not happy about this at all.
Can you tell her to
Yes,
at
ma'am.
least tell Chomper to attack?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chomper can attack.
Yep.
But
that's a
Tiago,
bonus
get your
action.
ass in the cart. If you want to be alive for when we resurrect Herrick, get your butt in the cart.
And remember, when Chopper attacks something, if he hits, they get grappled.
It's true.
That's true. Let's take a look at my beautiful boy
Chomper.
Chomper.
Chomper, do a bitey thing.
It brings me so much joy knowing that he looks like Chomper from The Land Before Time.
Of course he does.
So much joy. I'm so happy about that.
Click the chomp.
Click
We're waiting on Chomper's attack.
Chomp.
There it is. What did he roll?
Knock, knock.
He rolled a 20? No.
Roll a 20. Yeah, chomp plus 6.
Yep.
Yep, he rolled a 20? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. So Chomper takes a bite, and that is enough. Chomper takes a bite out of the creature in front of him, and he takes 9. The Basilisk takes 9 points of damage. Has to do a dex save. These things have like no dex. Nope. And
DC
it's-
14.
Jumper just bites down on the basilisk's leg, holding on tight. Well, this guy is now restrained.
He's grappled.
He's all grappled up. All right, that takes us to anything else for Tiahor/Chomper?
Nah.
All right, that takes us to 20. 20's fun. 20's fun for me, maybe not for the rest of you. You see the big old boy here shake like a wet dog, just and off from the scales on his back, you see fly out a whole lot of umbrella things that live on his back.
Oh my.
On the other hand, it's actually not that many because you killed a lot of them earlier. You killed a whole bunch of the ones that were. Yeah, you did good killing them earlier.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot less than there would have been, but there's now more umbrella things hanging around you all.
Okay, wait. How the fuck did any of them survive? How much health does these things have?
They don't. It's how many of them were attached to them. That
okay.
You took down a lot of the ones attached. He had more. He had a whole lot more on him, and now he's only got like 7. All right, Horatio.
I'm gonna use my action to.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, big boy. Okay, he's fine. Everything's fine.
No, it's not fine. I'm conflicted.
Oof, that's. He takes. Hold on.
Who? Big guy? Big guy need to do a dex save?
Nope, he doesn't get another save.
Oh yeah, this is his thing. Yes.
Yeah. So he takes 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I am gonna get the last zombie out. I guess we can just use John.
I can give you your last zombie back here. Ooh, if I can scroll correctly. Copy, paste. There you go. Last zombie. 4 zombies.
Great. So they can walk 10. They can walk 20 feet. So one will go there. This one will jump off and go here. Can you reach? Yes, you can.
You see Claire like plug her nose as the things get close by. It's like, oh.
Yeah,
Why do you have these things?
And they are gonna attack this. So
the umbrella things?
Gonna be
all right.
The umbrellas. So two of them, these 2 over here, are gonna attack this one, and the top one is gonna attack this one.
It's just a giant mob. They're just really there to make them look big. So it's all one creature, really.
So 3 slam attacks basically.
3 slam attacks. Yep.
1, 2.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. They just go bananas on all 3 of them hit. These things are not
all 3 of them. Cool.
Yep. They're not the strongest. They just tear the umbrella things apart.
That's one of the attacks.
No, they kill the umbrella things. Like that's all it takes. Together you see Bob, Benjamin, and Terry just grab umbrella things out of the air and start ripping off their umbrella like
the BBT.
Yep.
Okay,
they are all done.
Perfect.
Yep. So, anything else for you?
Nope, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Let's leave.
Okay. I am going to cast Crown of Madness on the big guy.
Oh, okay.
Has to make a Wisdom saving throw and has to make a 16 DC.
16 Wisdom. I think its Wisdom is 0, and I got an 8. It is now maddened.
Now
it has to use its turn to attack the little guy, huh?
Yep. Yes, does.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that's just part of my plan.
Part of your plan. Oh. All right. Anything else for you?
she's gonna give like a sarcastic wink back at Claire.
All right.
I'm telling you, I love enemies to lovers trope. It's
All right.
it's my weakness.
Claire looks back at you and says, "Oh, this is how it's done," and then puts her hand on Preet's back. You see both of you see giant gears appear behind her, and she casts haste on Preet. Preet, you're hasted.
Ah! Thanks. What do I do now? No, I'll wait till my turn.
Yeah,
And
once
also,
the turn comes around,
Look
you're
at my
hasted.
spell.
And Exley's gonna respond with, "Is that the only line you have?"
All right. Little
You need a better
guys.
catchphrase,
I
lady.
do need it. I'm gonna have to. Things that I did not expect Claire to have to say. I don't know how to play a seductive woman. That's not a thing that I have personal experience with.
Really?
Being a seductive woman, no.
Wife.
I'm
Ask your
disappointed, R&D.
All right, little guy. This little guy is all cut up with Chomper, but he can still try to bite Preet. So he's gonna try his best to bite Preet.
I'm assuming Jiao.
Yeah.
Like, do we do the defensive?
Yeah.
Are you?
Just as a reminder.
Okay. So guts disadvantage gets a 18. I don't think hits Preet. Right?
Well, I have the cloak of displacement, so people roll against me with disadvantage.
It
It already
did.
does.
All right, then I'm a 16 now because I have haste on me.
So you're 16, so it does
Correct.
hit you.
Correct.
Okay. So you take
But it does
3d6
technically
plus.
have double disadvantage.
Yep. So you take 12 points of damage as this basilisk bites down on you. Then that I think turns off your cloak of displacement, if I remember right.
I'll have to look at it. Hold on.
Because I think if you get hit, it stops working until you go around without getting hit.
Okay, probably.
I think that's how that one works.
Oh, it just says type adventuring gear requires attunement. So I'll look it up.
I think so. Cloak of displacement.
Let's see.
Because otherwise it's super OP. I know that's it's one of its things. Cloak of displacement. While you work,
if you take damage,
if you take damage,
next
power
turn.
ceases to function until the start of your next turn.
Sure. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the start of the next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So
they can just roll
this next one
now.
is gonna roll regularly to try to hit you with a.
But I still have my
16.
+2.
Yes.
My AC is 16.
Yes, so it hits you with that one. So you take another 3d6 plus 5, 17 points of damage as the other one comes and bites down on you. And then that takes us to you.
All right, what's 76 minus 17? 59?
Sure.
All right, so in her hasted state, Preet will she can't bonus action is a healing spell is a spell. Okay. Well, Bruno. You're fucking with my life here. All right, well,
Damn it, Bruno.
Yeah, she'll do the same thing. She'll do healing word at level 4. Oh, shall I go? Okay, +2 +4.
The +6, so okay. So 15 + 6, 21?
Yep.
21. Woo!
21 points. He's back up and he's like, at that point he looks just exhausted from getting up and down. He's like
Okay. And then she will again cast Toll the Dead at the big BEG.
okay.
And that's a DC 17.
Wisdom save +0, 14 +0. He does not make it, so he takes 15 points of damage.
18.
18 points of damage. He is looking awful.
All right, and then does she have enough movement to get near him?
Well, you have an action.
I know, but I want to just check the distance of where.
You
Well,
have a
that's
lot
pretty
of your
odd.
movement is
Okay.
doubled.
Okay,
your
yes.
movement.
She'll
You're
run
hasted.
in. Oh, I guess I'll take an attack of opportunity if I try to run
We
away.
We don't have those. Well, no, not this. Not these basilisks. They do not have attacks of opportunities.
Okay. Well, then she's gonna run up with her rapier and smack him on the head.
Okay. 23 does hit.
For a further 8 damage.
All right. He is barely holding on to life.
And then she's gonna run back to where she is right now. So,
Okay. Sounds good. And that takes us to
Was that the big guy that you just whacked?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
big guy is
I
not
targeted
looking
him.
good.
Yeah, with 2 with my Toll of the Dead and my rapier.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Felix, you're still surrounded by everything. Big guy
Uh,
looks rough.
All right. So I will hit the basilisk first.
Okay.
Mr. Little Basilisk boy.
Kill him before he kills your Bruno.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, you're at 13 because you're right. Or are you not looking away? I should ask.
I'm just gonna look at him.
Okay.
Bruno.
For Bruno.
For Bruno!
For Bruno. Woo. 12.
12. This guy, you can describe how you take this one down.
Yeah!
I basically shove my flame tongue into sort of like right between where his head and his like Gila monster fluff is. Just shove it in and then I kick him up with my boot. And then because I don't really care about any of these stupid umbrella things, I'm going to run up and take my other swing at the bad guy.
All right. That
really
does
do
not hit. Nope.
Oh, do I still have a bless?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
do.
that
You also still have the.
Oh, I didn't do a
Inspiration?
con check. I didn't do a con
Oh,
check.
yes.
No, she
Oh,
used
that's
her
true.
concentration early, but I've got awesome constitution, so it was like 14. And it was.
It was probably 10, so
Yeah.
probably a 10 I'm going to go with because I already forgot.
So it's a D4,
Correct.
right? Did I add? That really wasn't
Nope.
very helpful.
Well, don't you still have the
No,
does it
she
use
used her inspiration. Astley still has
Oh,
hers.
that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I still have mine.
I would have
Okay.
handed out more, but I've been using my bonus actions to resurrect Bruno.
Same
That's fine.
Bruno.
You know what? I am going to. Now is a good time, I think, to use my action surge and whack.
You get up and you try your best. You still have bless though.
Yep.
Right?
Roll that blast.
So
Get that.
with a bless, you're gonna. Are you gonna hit him? No.
Right.
With a bless,
He's
you still
more than
don't hit.
20. All right. Well, one more time. Damn.
You still got your bless. If you
Yep.
get a 3.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh no!
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'll do my con save now. So I assume I have to.
Yeah. It's gonna be his turn next. So you have to do your con save, and you do fine. You do fine. So you look him dead in the eyes and just like, no, I can take this.
Yeah, I got.
However, now he gets all of his attacks on you, which is 2 claws and a bite.
Wait a second. Isn't he
Yeah.
Crown of Madness?
Yep.
He is Chronomantis. He has to attack the closest friend, right? You told him to attack.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You told him to attack. I'm guessing the one that Chomper had has.
Yeah.
Because that was the closest one when you cast it. So he is going to use all 3 attacks on him, and he gets advantage on all 3 of them because he's grappled. So
No, he only has to make one attack. Like it forces
he only have to make one?
attack, not all
He
Not
still
all
gets
hits.
advantage on it. Oh wow, with advantage, he rolled a 6 plus 6, 12. He rolled a 12, which is not enough to hit his friend. 6 plus 8, sorry, 6 plus 8, still not enough. Still a 14. So
And
you
then he
see
gets
him
another-
try to bite down on his little basilisk buddy, but it doesn't do any good.
And then he gets at the end of the turn, he gets another. He gets a save to break out of it.
He gets a save. He got a 12 plus. No, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Because your DC is like
mine's a
17 or 18, right? And then he gets to roll for that, and that nothing happens. Okay. Mob of things are going to attack your Buttercup. The
I
mob of
forgot
things.
to tell Buttercup to do anything. That's all right.
Yeah. Plus 5, 9. That doesn't really matter. They pile on top, but they can't quite get through her thick metal skin, which takes us to Bruno.
Bruno's getting in the cart.
Bruno's just gonna get in the car. Okay.
Get in the cart.
Bruno's just gonna hide in the cart. Okay. That takes us to Tiaho. What's Tiaho gonna do?
She's gonna keep her ass in the cart,
Okay. What about Chomper?
and she can pout all she wants.
She's very pouty.
Chomper will chomp again.
All right, he can do it with advantage because he's got the thing grappled.
Chomp. Chomp.
Got all the chumps in there. 14, one more. No. It's just he's got him grabbed up, and it's like he like opens his mouth to try to bite it, and then realizes that he's gonna let go. It's just like holds back down. It's like, no, it's a bad idea.
No. You're in my grasp.
Yep. All right, that takes us to 20. The basilisk isn't quite gonna get a chance to shake off its madness. And in its rage, it just spins around in just anger, sweeping its tail across the floor. I need everybody, not everybody, I need Bruno, Felix, the two basilisks.
Wait, Bruno's inside the cart.
Yeah, I know exactly where he is. Preet and Chomper to do a dex save.
Okay.
What about the two little basilisks?
Oh yeah, they'll do.
Oh,
their
they
dex
have to
saves.
as well.
Okay.
Okay, and okay.
Yeah, that's for Chomper.
That's for Chomper.
Yeah.
Okay, Preet. Yeah, well, I'll start at the low end.
Yeah.
Someone do one for Bruno.
I'm trying.
Oh,
What was that? What
okay.
did you do? Oh, another
Okay.
7. Well, mine is 18, his is 17.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start at the top here. Preet. Well, tail just swings around wildly, hitting both of his basilisk friends, especially the one that's already all tangled up by Chomper. So he's automatically going to take.
Preet has advantage on dex saves because he's hasted.
Oh, you do because you're hasted.
Then I get to.
So
then I
that
get-
23.
Yeah.
Swings
Thanks,
around
Claire.
and
Thanks, Claire.
no, Claire's too far. Oh yeah. I'm useful. She's useful. Hitting both of his friends here with a whole lot of damage. To them.
By the way, everyone gets bless on their saves too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think. Okay. Well, if you want to roll them now.
Yeah, well, Felix would in this case.
All right.
That's the only one.
Now it's up to what? 20? 19?
19 is good.
19 is good.
Felix, you jump up like as if you were skipping rope. You just jump right over it. Chomper unfortunately takes trying to hold on to the basilisk, takes his 14 damage from the tail hitting him, and he is knocked prone, which is weird because he's a dinosaur.
He can't. I don't think he can. I think he's immune to prone.
Chomper can. No,
Is he? I don't remember.
This doesn't fly.
No, sorry,
he's
no,
knocked-
that is not one.
Yeah.
Thing, sorry.
So he's knocked prone, takes his 14 damage. The cart, he hits the cart, and the reason that I wanted one for Bruno is that the cart tips over with your Steeder and Bruno the Steeder is now upside down with its legs just a turtle. This sucks. So everyone's just kind of a mess in the cart at the moment. And that takes us to Horatio.
And I am gonna use. Let's have a look and see how much damage he takes. He
That's a
takes
lot.
25. He takes 25 damage.
You can
That's
describe
a
his
lot of
awful death.
damage.
You see the tendril like a pulse of energy go through the tendril into him, and then you just see the under the scales these black veins, and he seizes up and falls to the ground.
Falls to the ground, and that big guy is dead. Anything else for you, Horatio?
Let's have a look. Well, we have my zombie friends. They can do stuff.
Probably.
One of them can go here. That's I can't really. The other ones, can the other ones go anywhere? Yes, they can. Aha. So this zombie down here is gonna attack this basilisk.
Okay.
With advantage, right? Because it's still.
It's still grappled. Yep. Has not gotten loose from that. Oh, look at that.
Nat 20.
Wow.
There you go. You can describe how your zombie kills the basilisk.
It just classic zombie style, just grabs onto it and rips it apart.
Rips it apart. All right. And down quite a bit of them.
Excellent.
Yep. Anything else for you?
Nope, that is my turn.
All right. Etzli.
All right. Etzli. Let me check something. Yep. Etzli is going to run up over here. She's going to yell at the final basilisk. I'm going to try to see if this works. It says, "Hey, basilisk, check this out." And she's going to cast silent image of herself standing where she is, just a little bit forward from where she is.
Mm-hmm.
And the silent image is going to look up and open her eyes directly at the basilisk to encourage it to look towards her. And she's going to hold the mirror up behind the silent image.
Okay. That is one thing. That is one way to do it.
As soon as I saw that mirror, I was like, I have to try this.
You have to try. Yeah. But there's a reason the mirror was there.
That raises the question. That means that basilisks have to be really careful around all the reflective surfaces and not see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are correct.
It works with the Medusas.
Mm-hmm. Also makes her. I mean, if they're smart enough to use it, it makes for a good hidey hole.
So I'm guessing it has to make a con save against itself.
If you roll me a deception, see how
You have your bardic
deceptive
inspiration.
you are. You do have.
I know. Yeah.
And no, it's a saving throw.
And I'm gonna roll my bardic just for the fuck of it. It's 23.
No,
That's
that's a D4.
That's not your body. It's a
D10.
It's a D10.
Oh, a D10. Okay.
That's the blessed dice.
Well,
Okay.
there you go.
There you go. Cool. 26 is still pretty good.
I have a plus 12.
You'll have to wait until its turn.
So. Yep.
Roll that inside.
And even though she's just gonna ignore Claire for now. She's too focused on what she's doing.
Claire looks down at you with the mirror and says, "Oh, that's cute." Her hand splits open down the middle, and so that her two fingers just kind of have a big old gap in them, and out of her hand shoots out lightning at the remaining basilisk. God, that's so many dice. So many dice.
Esley's gonna be pissed.
Yep. And she wasn't gonna do this, but then I realized that it's oh, she can kill steal this. So she's gonna try. as lightning rips through the basilisk's body, dropping it to the floor, and then curves around, hitting all the remaining umbrella things, just turning them into ash.
Wow.
And she just looks at you and sees, like, sometimes you just gotta kill things.
Well, yeah, no shit.
You should try that a little bit more often.
Don't have a basilisk.
I'll try that against you next time.
Oh,
I'd love to see you try.
I have, and I almost did.
Almost is not the same as doing it.
Yeah, but then you had to run away like a coward.
Don't be mad because you couldn't catch me.
I hate myself so bad.
All right. So yes, all the things are dead. What would they all like to do?
All right. The streeter that was injured, how was it injured again? It was flipped over. I know.
Yeah, it's on its back, so it's just kind of wiggling.
So we need to ride the cart.
Is one of them dead though? Wasn't one of them attacked and like in bad?
He's gotten pretty beaten up. He's not looking very good.
All right. Yeah, you can help.
I mean, I can do life transference to it,
Well, I've got.
but that will damage me.
So that's fine.
But we need to get the card up as well.
I will be doing a healing word on the streeter.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, it just needs to, you're also gonna you're gonna have to flip him over, which is
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do a cure wounds.
what?
+2 plus a spell level, so plus an extra 3.
Okay, +2 plus an extra.
Yep.
Okay.
So 13 total.
13 total.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Basilisk gaze poison, does it come from basilisks themselves?
You can roll a natural survivor to see if you know.
I know. Preet's gonna want to take some basilisk home. It's gotta be.
Poo.
I mean, it's a good guess. You're not sure from what part of it.
She's gonna go over to one of the smaller basilisks and takes a fang.
Takes a fang from it.
Yeah,
Okay.
using her dagger.
Give me a second. I have a thing for this. There was a sale on DM's Guild, and one of the books was like a book on how to like take apart shit in D&D, which is where I got the poisons from. So there's a DC to this, and I'm gonna find it eventually. What are the rest of you gonna do while I look for DCs for things?
Actually, Preet is kind of interested in what Etzley's doing. Interested in maybe getting some teeth for herself.
We're gonna go for teeth.
Eyes? You think? They're kind of squishy.
It's
You can have
okay.
the
I
eyes.
could definitely take the
It's
eyes
okay.
as well.
So it's reasonable. I would say it's reasonable for the poison.
Yeah. It's more of a poison, so I could just slice the eye open and get the juices out.
I don't think that's how that works. I'm just the eyes.
I mean, if anyone else wants to roll a nature to like see if any of you know where it would come from, but from that roll, Etzley has no idea.
I'm not a nature girl.
13.
I'm a get paid to kill people girl.
14. Well,
13, 14. Okay, 13, 14.
19.
So,
Oh, Horatio knows.
Horatio knows. Okay.
And even if I don't know, I will know where to find the answer because I have a feature.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, yeah. You have no idea, Etzley. Preet, you are like, I'm pretty sure you can take like its tooth. You're just very certain that like teeth are.
I've seen them sold around.
Yeah.
My travels.
And same thing with the eyes. You're like, I'm pretty sure teeth and eyes are pretty important. Felix like, yeah, definitely the eyes. That makes sense. They look at you, and probably the eyes. And then Horatio shows up to mansplain it to all of you that you can take the teeth, the eyes, and the vial to to use it for all sorts of different things.
In that case, Esley's gonna go to her cart and get like containers and stuff to start gathering the things.
Start gathering the things. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a look at John. How's he doing?
He is still made out of stone. For the
he
bottom
fully
half
made
of
out
it
of
is the
Okay,
bottom.
so
I
he's
mean, the
still
parts that are left of him are.
Great. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if he had turned, if the killing it like cancels the.
No,
Well,
yeah, the
okay.
top of him is mostly good. Like there's just blood kind of on top of the stone, but he's just stone.
In the
I would
notes,
like-
there's a clue to how to make the anti-serum.
There is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. She said
I remember
something
that.
about that.
I mean, we have the Griffin's tear.
And that's one of the ingredients.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time while they gather ingredients from them to look at study specifically the border between where his flesh starts and like to try and figure out, so I can like take some samples, something, try and figure out what's going on, maybe like an arcana check to help me when if I have to make an antidote.
Okay, go for it.
16.
Okay, so there's a lot of juices on top of your half of a zombie statue. But as far as the actual like what you would need, you are very certain that you need those griffin tears. Probably some other relatively common ingredients that you're guessing, but you don't know the right ratios, so you're confident that you could like get all the ingredients together. You're just not sure if you got the right ratios what would happen.
Okay.
But griffin tears for sure. You know that's a thing I need.
All right. Felix is gonna say first, don't waste Griffin tears on a fucking zombie.
I am not. I was not gonna. I'm merely
Shut
using.
Hey,
No more mansplaining.
it's enough.
Fishplaining, whatever you are.
Fish
Fish
splainer.
plating.
This explaining.
All right. I'm going to get the cart back together. That's well within. I'll let Bruno help me.
Bruno, like you open the door to the cart and Bruno's just kind of like on a corner, just spilled everywhere. He failed his deck save, so he just fell. The cart protected him, but he's just on the floor.
All
The
over the
wall.
Oh, we don't even need to write the card. We can just take it apart and put it back together upright. It's made to come apart.
Yeah, you don't have to just like flip it over. You can just take it apart if you want to.
Yeah.
It'll take you a while, but you could,
Yeah, I can do that. I'll just let Bruno rest. They take yourself a long rest or a short
Okay.
rest at least.
Short rest.
There's a couple other things I'm going to do. I'm going to say, well, we need to, before we leave, we should double check the cave and the caverns, make sure we've cleaned everything out. See if there's anything interesting here. Any of these crystals are interesting. We need to make sure to take all the statues home so they can unstatue them.
Okay.
We
Oh,
might.
God.
Yeah.
Should we go to the actual mine though? There might be more statues there.
Yeah, we'll have to check the
That's a
whole.
good point.
We'll take a short rest and go there.
All right. Short rest.
And at some point, she's gonna like sidle over to Claire and be like, yeah, I saw some of the things you were doing. That's cool. Do you have those any of those blue things that what is it called? Oh, they had a word for it, I forget. That blue stuff in you, like that lady that we dismantled.
You mean the cobalt steel?
Oh yes, the cobalt steel.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't pay much attention. That's what we're gonna go find. It's a
I
mine.
want
The
some.
mine that we're going to is to mine cobalt steel.
Hmm.
Is that that's the cyborgium, right?
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know what cyborgium is.
No, but I was just like so I knew. I was sure. Like
It's
she's talking about.
cyborgium. Yep.
So you want to show me your cyborgium, your cobalt steel?
Oh no, that was Tabitha's thing.
Ah,
It's
you
not
don't.
my thing.
Mm.
I have Kronos' blessing. I don't need metals.
Mm.
Well, besides my arms.
Were you and Tabitha close?
No, she was bit of a fanatic for the king.
Mm. I didn't get to know.
Never really got along. You're not missing out on much.
Mm.
Not the smartest person. Quite strong though. It was impressive to watch her lift weights.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. But no, we did not. I spent most of my time with, maybe some other time, but that did not enjoy spending time with the king.
Well, he's sort of a murderer. I would think that would make it.
Yeah, he's a bit full of himself sometimes.
That's your problem with him, not the murder, not the murdering innocent people thing.
I think it's obvious that she's pretty cool with murder.
Yeah, I think past events have established that.
You've murdered plenty of my soldiers, plenty of Tabitha's soldiers. Probably murdered Tabitha, right?
That's not murder. They could have left.
Yes,
they didn't have to come and attack people. I wouldn't have gone after them for nothing. I wouldn't have found them in a cave somewhere and ganked them.
Oh, well.
I probably would have.
Yeah. The only murders that I know the king murders, as she kind of gives you these air quotes, murders that the king I know has committed have all been part of acts of war. He was a soldier for many years.
Oh, he killed the princess. Come on. Friggin' lie to me.
I hear that the only witness is missing.
Thanks for rubbing it in, R&D.
Without a witness, you don't really have much of a case, do you?
Oh, I'm not saying that we have to make a case. What? I'm in a basilisk cave. You think I'm in here making a case? You know it. You know it.
I'm really not interested in what the king has to do.
I know.
I don't work for him. I have a higher calling.
Ooh.
I just give what is her? I'm sorry. I give Edsley a look and message her. Just keep an eye on her. I don't want her taking stuff out of the cave and not know.
And Esley will nod at her and continue getting bile and shit out of the thing.
Can I look at the hole?
Yeah, you can look at the hole. It's dark down there.
Does it look deep?
Yeah. You can't see the bottom of it.
It's deep, bro.
Claire, do you want to jump in the hole?
She walks over to the hole, stretches out her hand, and produces a little out of it, like out of her hand, like unlike magic where it just kind of would appear, like out of her hand, this like glowing ball kind of balloons out, and then she holds it out over the chasm and drops it down. You see it drop, and once it finally hits the bottom, it shines enough light that you can you can see what's down there.
All right, what's down there?
You look down. Now there's light. You see what appears to be hundreds of people with their hands outstretched to you.
What?
That looks rather grim.
That's a lot of people to unstatue.
Looks like they were saving some for later. The orb also seems to be glinting off of stuff down there. So shiny. Yeah. You notice the people before you notice all the other shiny things. There's stuff.
They stone people or are they living people?
They look like they're all frozen and with their faces contorted, and if you were to go over there and look, it would remind you a whole lot of the statues you saw on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't bring them all back.
Well, they're safe here,
I'll let the king
right?
know that. I'm sure that these the dark mantles are probably still around, but I doubt they'll try to bite us.
Well, they won't try to bite the stone though of the people down at the bottom of the cavern or the crevice. So
no, I don't think they eat rock. My guess is they had a symbiotic relationship with the basilisks and would eat the leftovers, the parts that didn't get entirely turned into stone.
I'm gonna activate my winged boots and hop down.
Yeah, it's not like it's not that it's deep enough that you couldn't quite see, especially without a light. But now that there's a light, it's much easier for you to get down there. Once you're at the bottom, it is just a pile of statues down here. You see that kind of at the bottom of the statues, like underneath the statues, I shouldn't say at the bottom. Underneath the statues, there is lots of different colored coins and gems and stuff that seem to have sifted down below all the statues. Statue Sif.
Well, I will take some of it.
Okay.
Stealing from the petrified.
Stealing from the petrified.
Well, not necessarily. Some of them are probably already been eaten. Not taking all.
Petrified, they don't know.
They don't know.
We may need to.
All right. Before I'll let you know. Someone roll me a D100.
84.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll that one. Okay. 84. Someone roll me 2d4s.
Micro, you did that.
2d4s. Okay. 6. Oh,
6.
4 and 2.
Within all the coins down there, 6. Whatever 6 times 25 is, which I should know, 150. 150. You find 150. Like if you spend your time, there's 150 gold pieces down here. Just kind of chilling. You do notice that there are some items that look extra shiny and clean.
I go check those out.
Where is that table? Tables.
You're sitting at it.
I know, right? Okay. So there's 3 of them. So 3 of you can roll me a D100.
Oh, I rolled a straight 100.
Straight 100.
69.
60.
I'll do the last one.
94. Okay, we'll start with the first row. Edsley, you find a pair of boots with wings on them that look a whole lot like the ones that Felix has.
Oh, these are nice. Let me tell you, you're going to like them.
So I can climb straight up walls, and I can fly now.
Well,
You can't wear them both at the same time, but
Well, I can do either or now.
you can do either or now if you want.
Or maybe you could give one to like Preet or something.
Yeah, I like my spider climbing boots, and I'm thinking about getting some gloves
Let's see.
so I can be complete Spider-Man.
Yeah,
You don't need both.
you do need both. You always need both.
Yes, you always need both.
Felix, you find a gray bag.
Wait, a gray bag.
A gray bag. It's really clean.
Like the color? Are you saying gray or great?
Gray, like the color.
Okay.
It's really nice.
I'm gonna be like, Bruno, I got something for you to check out.
I'll check it out in due time. And then the last one was a 94. You find a ring, Horatio, with what looks like a shield on it. Yeah. Bruno will let you know, and he'll let you know this for both of yours. That you have found a gray bag of tricks.
Oh.
And, you have found a ring of mind shielding, Horatio.
Is that attunement?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, it also depends on what it does, because like
I'm assuming it shields your mind.
Yes, but my mind is all saving my wisdom and intelligence saving, like especially my intelligence saving for quite high. So I would assume my mind.
Yeah, I don't know what it does. Ring of mind shielding requires attunement. It's uncommon.
Yes.
You can telepathically communicate with a thing.
And wearing your immune
use an action because the ring. Yeah. So there's some stuff in there. So yeah, that's what you find down there.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
Whoa. If you die while wearing the ring, your soul insists, unless it's already houses a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer cannot prevent this telepathic communication.
Wow. Wow, you can put it on your fishy tail and.
Well, no, I can't.
Oh my gosh!
I can't. I'm already attuned to.
So you don't want to be an immortal fish?
It's a Horcrux.
Oh, it is a Horcrux.
Come on.
I'm gonna keep. Well, I would much rather have the other things I have, because the other things actually protect me. I'll hold on to this because it might assist me in my quest.
Or when one day it might come in handy.
All right, well, at least give it to Bruno while you're just sitting there.
There you go. Yeah. At this rate, you'll have enough magic items for your interns to be usable.
I'll give it to him.
Carts.
As long as I can spend some time at one point examining it further.
Okay. I'm sure he'll let you look at it. All right, so Bruno has a ring of mind shielding.
Ring of mind shielding.
And I'm gonna give Preet the flying boots.
Oh wow! Thanks. Awesome.
Yeah, I can climb walls, so I don't necessarily have use for it.
And then your bag of tricks is like they're pretty much Pokeballs, I think. So,
okay, I would also like to spend some time examining the crystals, the red glowing crystals.
I'll help you out with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, you know what? I'm attuned to 3 things as well.
Mm-hmm.
And one is for strength, which I'm a 9. One is my defense, my cloak, and the other one is my magical bardic instrument. So maybe like Tiaho could.
Yeah,
use
I'll just
that
hand him
battle?
to Tiaho.
Tiaho might be able to. With wings of, I mean, with those wings, she can probably fly in and out of.
Yeah, just like
attacking
Felix.
things.
We'll just have a
Yeah.
flying like infantry.
Yeah, Arcana check with advantage because I'm being helped, or
Yep. Well, or an investigation, depending on what you're trying to get to. Yeah. They glow. That's
so
it. That's what they do. They just glow.
What about them coming out of the ground?
They didn't. They got dug up from the ground.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. The basilisk. I think with that, I mean, it's not really an investigation, but with that high of an arcana, the basilisk pretty much they were a trap because they reflect light everywhere and it would make it harder for you to mechanically. It made the DC for their petrifying higher because there was more things to distract you. And it also made them harder to hit because you are trying not to look at them and not look at all the things around it that might be the eyes of the basilisk. So they were just made to create a distraction that looked like eyes all over everything. That's how they're hunting things.
As part of our short rest that we're doing, I'm assuming I'm gonna do arcane recovery to get a little bit of spells back.
All right, Edsley, you wanted to chop some basilisk up?
Yep, I want to get the stuff that like the eyes and some teeth.
I'll go over and give her guidance while she's doing it, and we can work on it together.
Go for it. Let me see what you got to roll. I'm gonna go with probably a nature.
I would prefer a sleight of hand.
There's nothing here that really says. I would go. Yeah, I think sleight of hand would be just fine.
Yeah, because she knows what she needs to get now. It's just a matter of getting it.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand makes sense.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. With that, you managed.
And I'm good at taking shit.
Yep. So you managed to get yourself a pouch full of small teeth. Two eyes, because that's all they got. And 2 vials full of bile.
Nice.
So pouch of
Vials.
teeth. So I got 1 pouch of basilisk teeth.
A couple of eyes.
2 couple of eyes.
Bile. 2 vials of bile.
2 vials of bile.
Yeah. It's the vials.
So is that going to be us for tonight then?
I feel like this is a good place to.
Yeah. It'll give me time to rewrite Claire's backstory. No.
Yeah. Well,
Get to studying some enemy to lover trope
I
stuff.
am. I have to look some up.
I'm so familiar with the trope that I don't even have to.
Yeah, so thank you, R&D, for a very fun session. Thank you to my fellow players for being so entertaining. And until next week from the Overworld in the Underdark campaign, it's going to be goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
Bye, party.
Hey, where's Chrissy? She muted herself. Oh well,
I think she said she was going to be back.
she would have done the bit.
She's secretly doing the bit.
Yeah.
She did it in